Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Can you hear me now? Oops, I had a button down that shouldn't have been down. How are you guys doing tonight? Kenneth, we love you. I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. Everyone, please keep Kenneth in your thoughts. He had a very obviously tough day today. He is your brother, as you all know, who is a poet, and he wasn't even aware of it. I love saying that. That's a fun little remake of what is it? I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Anyway, that's so awful to hear. I'm very sorry. But I think Kenneth might need some cheering up today, right? I think we all have rough days. He probably, he probably is having a time and he's just trying to deal with it how he can. He says huge inheritance to make up for a shitty child. Oh, well then fuck. Kenneth is having he's having a good day. No, I'm just kidding. Do you mind if I show them what you made, though? I really fucking love this. I gotta say, I don't think I've seen anyone do this. I mean, I could be wrong, but oh, fuck. Uncle Frank's in here with the man egg. She calls it a man egg. She puts little mayonnaise on it and she just eats it. It's so cute. If you guys love Arrested Development, you know what I'm talking about. Hello, Dapple. Hello, Tiff. Hello, everyone. Hello, Miss Shorty. Hello, Galen. Hello, Walk Among the Tombstones. Adam drives Helen. Adam drives Helen. Ernie Birdie, potato. Tracy Pope. Oh my God, I'm early. Maybe I'm early. What about that? What about that? It's so good to see you guys. Not gonna lie, my parents' passing is going to be my retirement. Yeah, I can't even think about like I will cry just thinking about it, so I can't. Kenneth says, go ahead. Hello, military ma. So cute with the man egg. She's so cute. Good evening, Sherilyn. You guys, I don't think I've seen, and by the way, I shared Uncle Frank's channel twice. We're supposed to raid Uncle Frank. Go raid. Go to Uncle Frank. Click on Uncle Frank's name, or is it oh no _ Uncle Frank? I posted it in the community page. Go like Uncle Frank's channel. Also, go like Kenneth's. Go like Canade, right? Is that Canade? He sent it to me. I practiced it like 30 times last night. Would you say it was Gaelic for Kenneth? I love it. I love what he's done. He's done something I really genuinely haven't seen anyone do anything like this. I've seen them try it with just music or just one specific medium, but Kenneth writes poetry, right? And then and I hope I'm not blowing up your spot or spilling the tea, but in all seriousness, this is amazing. I haven't seen it. Look, I got goosebumps just like looking at the screen. He takes it and he puts it he makes it into lyrics, which a lot like music is poetry is music, right? But he puts it to lyrics, or he makes it lyrics and then puts it to music using AI and has all these cool graphics. And I don't know if I'm like tripping, if it kind of reminds me of the whole Wizard of Oz thing with oh fuck, why can't I Pink Floyd? But it's like, I don't know if you meant for this to happen, Kenneth, but the visuals like sync up really good with the music. And part of me is like, fuck, if I still did mushrooms, if I was still in my 20s, woo, this would be a hell of a thing to watch. Let's watch it. And you should go to his page. I will put a link actually right here and you should check it out. It's kind of wild because I was like, I'm gonna open with this because it's so fucking cool. And of course, I probably should have asked you first, Kenneth. Sorry, my bad, everyone. I'm still learning. But then you came in the chat and you were talking about your situation. I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't know if today's appropriate, but you're cool with it. So we're going to do it. Because seriously, like, this is fucking cool. He made me like poetry. I used to think Hungry Mungry by Shel Silverstein was the only poem I'd ever like. And maybe like 4 others that are just childish, inappropriate, or like fucked up or weird. I really like Jabberwocky, and I really like well, it's a short story, never mind. A Modest Proposal, but I really like Lenore and like a lot of old school Poe, but which all Poe is old school, but like I like the ones that are kind of like, I mean, I did memorize Once upon a midnight dreary, as I ponder weak and weary over many quaint curious volumes of forgotten lore. I have the whole thing memorized. Like, it's a long fucking poem. The Raven, quote the Raven evermore. And yeah, share away, excellent. And the silken sad uncertain rustling of each purple curtain fill me with fantastic terrors never felt before. Like shit, I can memorize a whole poem, a big long one for school. But I was never into it. And now I'm like, fuck, do I like poetry now? I feel like a nerd. I love it. I love it. I am a nerd. I belong. I belong in the poetry medium. And I feel like you did something like it's just cool. I just like this shit. I don't know why. I used to think I would hate AI, but there are AI things coming out now that I fucking love. And one of them apparently, dude, I almost got my ass beat by a slam poet once. And I mean, really, like, she would have fucking tanked my ass. Luckily, three guys I met in my life named Coyote. The second one was in a kilt, and he saved me from getting my ass beat by this chick because I made fun of her slam poetry. And I always wanted to tell her sorry. I regretted it. And then like 10 years later, I saw her when I was doing comedy at a function and we apologized to each other. And she told me that I waited at her once when I worked briefly at Joe's Crab Shack and that she brought it up to me at the table and I ran away and I don't even remember doing that. But I was like, yeah, that sounds like me. I was terrified of you. Anyway, I would have deserved it. He will be on Raw Monday. Oh my God, I'm so excited for Uncle Frank to get to see fucking Bret Hart. Ooh, Uncle Frank, I got shit to tell you. I got shit to tell you. We got to talk. You make them on shrooms. Just kidding. You're hilarious. I will pimp my kids. I absolutely will, which is ironic considering what we're going to talk about tonight, which is a terrible subject and very sad. There was once a man from Nantucket. Okay, I know how this goes. He said, fuck it, threw me in a bucket. I don't know. Aunt Deb paid me to read Hungry Mungry on a live. I'm a whore for that. Really? That was one of the poems I memorized in high school and gave at a very serious presentation for, what was it called? We had extemporaneous speaking, poetry and prose. It was poetry and prose. Hungry Mungry sat at supper, took his knife and spoon and fork, ate a bowl of mushroom soup, ate a thing of roasted pork, ate a dozen stewed tomatoes, 27 deviled eggs, 14 trips, 9 baked potatoes, 32 fried chicken legs, a shake of lamb, a boiled ham, and after he was able, he took the thing off the tail and ate the kitchen table. I don't know why I can remember these stupid poems, but I can. Hello, C. Smith. I know everyone's spirit animal. Aunt Deb and Uncle Frank are like Laverne and Shirley. I love them so goddamn much. I love you kids so much. I like to picture you as tiny ducks walking behind a big duck. But I don't want to be the big duck. I want to be with you. I want to be the tiny ducks. Maybe we can all follow Aunt Deb. We can all be the little ducks. Aunt Deb can be the older sibling of the two of us. Hello, Ernie. Let's watch this. Hello, Colors Flight. By the way, I see you up there. I see all my kids. Uncle Frank sees us. Everybody be cool. Uncle Frank is watching. Okay. Fuck, I'm so excited about Bret Hart too. Okay, let's go. We're gonna watch your brother's creation, and you better fucking go like his page. This is called Safe as an Island. And also the irony, we're talking about safety. This is fun for us. Here we go. Let's watch what your brother created. I really love this so much. It's so sick. You guys ready to enjoy poetry? Holy shit. Also very nice, very clean, respectable. I love this. It's like it's always sunny without the shitty background. This is great. And now here's the good shit. I'm in Belize. I'm dancing, taking ecstasy. I'm sorry.
Safe is an island where I get to sleep, with sandy white beaches. The water runs deep, and the grasses weave magical wisps in the air. This is the place where I no longer care.
So literally right here, if we were in the clubs, this is the point where I start sweating and my hands are in the air like I'm at fucking church camp and I'm ready to just, yes, I will worship you as my God, whoever is the first person in front of me. Like, this is how I feel when I hear music like this. Remember, we were talking about how you can hear words, sounds, phrases. You hear something and then you smell something from your past. I genuinely feel like when I first watched this video, I started smelling Zenfest in Dallas back in the early 2000s. I love this so much.
Safe is an island where my tears do heal, without guilt or apologies as part of the deal. And the masses leave mystical quotes in the sun. This is the place where I get to have fun.
Now this beat hits, I'm in the club and I'm starting to grab everyone around me going, don't you feel good? Doesn't this feel good? Don't you feel alive? Don't you feel really good? Like, I'm that person.
Safe is an island where I was once born. A real prince named Edward, from where I was torn. And the glass achieves smoothness from all of the waves. This is the place where my ashes will lie in their grave.
I'm sorry. I have to stop it right there. And then I'm going to go back because I want to hear that part again. The part about where like, just listen to the way something about this sentence, this phrase, I fucking love this.
And the grass achieves smoothness from all of the waves.
And the grass achieves smoothness from all of the waves. Like, I fucking love that. Like the grass has achieved to something. Like, the waves have made the grass better. I can think about shit like that one lyric. I literally spent like maybe 3 to 5 hours last night just thinking about that. The idea that the grass is achieving something. I really like, there's a certain type of brain that comes up with descriptions that don't annoy me, and Kenneth has that brain. Like, remember I told you about the author of the Burger book about how annoyed I was, where he would say shit like, the crisp coolness of the winter air of Idaho cut into me like 1,000 razor. And I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of it. Just say it was fucking cold. Like, I get so mad. But if you do it right and you say it in a way that really, like, oh God, that has such intense meaning and that's kind of cool. And I like the way that was, like, that's what I'm talking about. The grass achieves smoothness from the way. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Get with the guy who wrote the Brian Koberger book and please fix it for him, Kenneth, for fuck's sake. This is beautiful.
This is the place where my ashes will lie in their grave.
My God, wasn't it fun? That was actually, speaking of DJ Kyoki and the Club Kids, that's where I saw him. Zenfest is where your dad accidentally took too much of something. You know, the kind that some of you might have taken back in the 60s. Probably about 3 days your dad blacked out. I don't know what happened. I met a lot of DJs. I know that I woke up in a Mr. Chopsticks in Denton with my hair braided, painted up like a juggalo. And apparently I had a girlfriend. And to be fully transparent with you, I'm not gay at all. I just had a girlfriend. She looked like Britney Spears. She was sitting next to me. She's like, this is my girlfriend. She was trying to hold my hand. I was like, I have a boyfriend. Wait, what? And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, do you remember when we went and saw that? And I'm like, no, I don't remember any of that. And that's why I don't hang out with, I guess you could say, ecstasy hippies anymore. But yeah, definitely Zenfest. Well, I think it was good. I know day one was great. I can tell you that much. Don't go to Zenfest, you guys. Drink your orange juice, definitely. I have a hairy one.
Gold without rainbow promises. Wow.
Dude, I don't goof nothing. No entrance in my asshole. Exit only, baby. Emoji brain, Ernie Birdie. You're dancing in a van. I want to hear that part again. I really like that part.
And the masses leave mystical quotes in
Yes.
the sun. This is the
Lucy
place where I
Stardays.
get
Yup.
to have fun.
Yup. Yo, were we at the same Zen Fest walk among the tombstones? What? Are you my girlfriend? What happened? Where you been, bitch?
Is an island where
Never
I
follow.
was once born.
Uncle Frank is the lead duck.
A real prince named Edward, from where I was torn. And a glass achieves smoothness from all of the waves. This is the place where my ashes.
Do you remember? I'm sorry. Who was the lead DJ? Was it Paul Oakenfold? Because if so, I think it was Oakenfold. That could have been a different show, but I feel like it was. Woo! The early 2000s in DFW were wild.
In their grave.
Michelle, hey girl. We're listening to Kenneth's Page. His fucking poetry, music, so good. Honestly, I would listen to this song on the radio over and over. I love it. Uh-oh. Just talking about you today. Hello, Kraken.
Is an island of here and of now.
This is Kenneth's Page. This is poetry. Isn't it great? I love it. Yeah, where's the Vicks vapor rub tubes so that you guys can blow in my eyes right now? Because I'm having it. I'm not even on drugs, and I feel like I'm on drugs. I love this shit so much. I'm going back again. Sorry, guys. No, not sorry. You'll enjoy it. Yup. Apparently, me and Walk Among the Tombstones broke up 20 years ago. I don't even remember.
Named Edward, from where I was torn. And the glass achieves smoothness from all of the waves. This is the place where my ashes will lie in their grave.
Yes. By the way, yes, I did. Killed it. Good job, real booty. Good job. Y'all killed it. Beautiful. I'm achieving smoothness. God damn. So good, right? I really like it. Yeah, and so that's the thing, Miss Shorty. This is the type of music I listened to like 20 years ago, and it made me feel that way again. I was like, oh shit, I'm smelling things from my past. Like, I really like this. It's fucking sick, dude. Yes, Walk Among the Tombstones, by the way, if you guys didn't know, has been tracking down y'all's family and killing it. I made my list last night, and I reached out to one of you, and I need to type out my emails for the other of y'all to make appointments to come on and talk about this stuff. And Walk, I have you down for Henry Beddard, but if you want to, let's talk genetic genealogy in that episode if you're down. I don't know if you're down. If you are, let's do it.
The gold without rainbow promises. Wow.
I fucking love this, dude. I feel like I'm in Ibiza. You missed it? Oh, we'll have to redo it. Oh, you're talking about the Duty Ron show. I thought you were talking about Zen Fest. Yeah, go watch it. They were on talking to Duty Ron. A la Wade Wilson, right? I saw a little bit of it. Your dad had a long night, had to go to sleep, but I'm going to rewatch. Hey, OB in chat. Hello, Darlene. It is amazing, right? That was Kenneth. That was your brother. You want it as a ringtone? You got to talk to Kenneth, dude. He's got that shit on lockdown. You got to talk to Kenneth. I'm doing this with my poetry to publish now that Dragon Slayer is in publishing. Talk to Kenneth, dude. Maybe you and Kenneth maybe you could publish something for Kenneth. Miss Shorty saying hello. Or anybody says, oh shit, I got to watch that Duty Ron still. It's really hard to go on stuff like that. It really is. And they did great. She found my dad's bio father. Oh shit. It's awesome, right? I'm so glad we started that Discord. I'm so glad. Thank you, Adam, by the way, for starting that Discord. Because let me tell you something. God damn. God damn. We found dads, we found grandpa, I should say fucking walk among the tombstones. Lots of Henry stuff. Oh, so great. It's in hour 3 last night. If you go to hour 3 of last night's duty run, you could see your sisters on there. I don't miss jittery eyeballs though. Yeah, I don't think anybody does. Or like honestly, the VIX thing is cool until the next day, and then your eyes are bloodshot, and you're like, ah, fuck. Hi, y'all. Oh, I like how you wrote hi. Maybe you could help me find my birth mother. She's Canadian living in Canada. Here we go, Miss Shorty. Shit, I'm gonna get in there for that one. I wish I could help with the last few, but it was during some very busy times for your dad, and it looked like honestly, Walk Among the Tombstones is seamless on this shit. I think it would be cool. I don't know if you're into this. It's just an idea, just a thought. But Walk Among the Tombstones, it would be cool if you got your own YouTube channel and you bring people on to talk about these journeys because you have helped a lot of people. I used to like tell my friends, if you're trying to find someone, let me know. Oops, sorry, click that off. I used to tell them, let me know. And then we'd go on these adventures and we'd find parents, and it was great. And sometimes it could be really sad, you know, sometimes it's like a cousin or a friend. It feels so fulfilling, but it's also like, you know, you never know what the results are going to be. And I think a lot of people looking for people in life get a lot of anxiety from that. So I think it could be helpful for people to see positive outcomes, negative outcome, like all the different situations from what we find. And I think Walk Among the Tombstones has so much experience with this, obviously really good at it. I would watch you talking to people about the process and the steps if they're down, if you're down. I would love that. I mean, shit, if you don't want to do your whole own channel, you could come on here and commandeer a couple of like 10, 15, 20 minutes every once in a while. Every time you find someone, let's bring you on and talk about it. If they're down, Adam, thank you so much for the love of the game. It's all about the game and how we play it. Also, Adam, I saw the title of is it your past video or an upcoming one said Walking Line of Kayfabe? Dude, I was literally explaining that to people the other day about how, like, I think it was Deb. We were talking about like a situation, and I said, look, it's kind of like there's kayfabe and there's real life, you know? Kayfabe, if you want to be a little prick, that's fine. Whatever. It's kayfabe. You're heel, you know? In real life, if you want to be a prick, though, people are going to treat you with real life consequences or reactions, right? And yeah, I think you know the situation, but it was, you know, when you get a whole bunch of people all at once saying, yo, kayfabe love this person, they're the best, but real life, kind of fucking mean, kind of bullying, kind of a prick. Then it's like, okay, when you get enough people saying that, it's like, all right, well, we don't need them in this wrestling organization. You feel me? And I love the way you said that's the best way I could explain YouTube, right? There's kayfabe and there's real life, and sometimes those lines blur, depending on how transparent you want to be. You know, I like the title, very interesting. Yes, Walk Among, channel idea. What dad said, I agree. I think that would fucking rule, dude. That would fucking rule. You could take in calls from people trying to find people. I kind of wanted this channel to be a little bit like that, but you know, people, you know, I'm also trying to do like a lot of different things on this channel. And I think that my focus is primarily in a lot of digital stuff, even though I do fuck with genetic genealogy a lot. For me, I can explain all kinds of things, but having to explain the process of forensic genealogy is very difficult. I can't figure out a way to do it. I feel like I've watched you and I've read a lot of the things, Walk Among the Tombstones, that you've written back and forth with people about their situation, their experience, the advice you've given, the way you talk to people. I think that you have a very good situation going. You know, I think that you've got a method, a primary method of handling things that I think people feel very safe coming to you. And I feel like, you know, I've just seen the way you've interacted with people. I don't think that you give people false hope. I think that you're like, what I can do, I'll try. And I don't know. I can see you thriving in that environment. I can see you being like a witness on stand for some genetic genealogy case like Rex and being like, look, this is how we did it. For me, I can explain a lot of things in various ways that are easy to comprehend, but forensic genetic genealogy is not one of them. I can do it. I don't know how to explain it. It's very difficult. It's a lot of like, ooh, I kind of think this could be this, and then going off on bunny trails. But I've seen the way you talk to people and you communicate, at least in Discord. I think that you would be really good at that. I mean, you know how Oprah every once in a while or Mari had like an episode where like we found your fucking dad. And it's like, okay, this is exploitative as fuck, but I'm into it and now I'm crying. I could see you doing that on like a more personal level that isn't exploitative and being very successful at it because you seem to be very good at both ends, the genetic and the forensic. And I love that for you. Tombstones, when I got the first picture of his birth father, I lost my breath. It's crazy to me. Yeah, it's a weird feeling, right? It's a weird feeling. When I met my birth dad, I lost my fucking breath. I was like, dude, you look like the guy from Silence of the Lambs. It would be amazing, right? Oh, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I've been thinking about doing something with talking about finding their biofan. Yeah. I mean, talking about the process, the idea to do it, what happened when it happened, how that link up happened, and then the end results. Where are they now? Are you guys getting along? If you could go back and not find them, would you? Shit like that. A lot of people have a hard time answering those questions, but I think it would be good for like encouragement or discouragement for people who are on the fence. You know what I mean? Let's get it going. Adam can help. I'm lucky I can find me. Darlene, you can't even find the pen, girl. What are you talking about? I'm so sorry. Off. Oh, God. My favorite book. My favorite book. I love The Outsiders. As I stepped out of the darkness of the movie house and into the light, whatever, I only had two things on my mind: Paul Newman and A Ride Home. Best fucking opening line of any book ever. Fuck. S.E. Hinton wrote that book when she was 16. For a 16-year-old female in Oklahoma to write a book from the perspective of what would eventually be what? Patrick Swayze, Tom Cruise, Emilio Estevez, C. Thomas Howell, Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio. Oh, and don't forget Matt Dillon. Oh, fuck. For her to be able at 16 to write such a perfect, perfect fiction novel, loosely based on real life, about poor greasers versus rich socias, that turns into the most heartbreaking Francis Ford Coppola movie you have ever seen, which, by the way, Sofia Coppola's in that. If you've ever seen The Outsiders, the little girl who walks up and goes, hey, mister, you got a nickel?" outside the Dairy Queen right after, right while they're covered in soot, right? Right around the fire scene. That's Sofia Coppola as a little bitty girl. Amazing. Love that movie. Love that fucking book. Love it. Tonight after we're done, okay. Go to Adam Drives Helen for the After Dark episode. Michelle will have to be my first get. I would watch it. I would pimp it. I would call in. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. One's in the chat. If you want to see Walk Among the Tombstones, find your family. Adam has bedroom. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, Miss Shody. Oh, shit, Miss Shody. We're going to have to pull out Leviathan to hold up the mic today. Okay. 23 me. My sister, 10 years my elder, found me. I mean, shit, even if Walk Among doesn't have people that she helped on, it would just be cool to see stories like that. Maybe to prep. If you decide to do this channel, Walk Among, let's do a prep episode. That sounds like an AIDS medication episode. That's not what I mean. A preparation episode. Let's do a pre episode where you'll come on. We'll talk about what you do. We'll do a totally different one for when you come on about Henry. But right before you start your channel, we'll do a prep episode where we kind of intro it. We'll talk to others. I'll tell you my story. I don't really talk about it that much, but we'll talk about finding missing loved ones, parents, shit like that. I'll tell you a story that's kind of sad about one that went wrong. Fuck. Found someone and it was not a good situation. Not for me, but for a friend. Maybe I can get her on. Outsiders was a good movie, but everything about it, it was so fucking good, dude. It was so fucking good. I'd love to find my dad's bio mother. I'm sure she has passed, but there were rumors that my dad wasn't an only child. I could have cousins. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Put it in Discord. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in that genetic genealogy and apology Discord over the next few days. I had to make a list of what I want to do online in a Discord with a pen and a paper because I'm so far behind. Totally down for that, Tombstones. What you did means so much to me. Oh, doesn't it? And sometimes, even if the situation doesn't go how you envision, it's just knowing, dude. That's why I always say with a lot of criminal cases, like the heavier ones we talk about, when they don't end well, you still see people being grateful that anyone cared or tried to help at all. That's because, and I've said this before, it's not like there is such a thing as closure. There's almost never, for families, victims, people who are trying to deal with a situation, find a missing loved one. It's not closure, it's just knowing. It's being aware of the truth that is really good and healing and helpful because it can help you move on, so to speak, in other ways. And so I don't even like to say closure. I say it sometimes by accident, but I don't like to say that because it's not that. It's really just knowing. The goddamn day I found out about kayfabe and my life went sideways. How old were you? That was worse than Santa for me. I will never forget it. I remember that day too. I was with my uncle, and I wish I could tell you what he had, but the family would always just say he's mentally retarded. He had mental retardation. And he had like teenage brains in adulthood, and that's fine because I had kid brains. And he was babysitting me, and when he'd babysit me, we'd always rewatch the same Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon ladder match or a couple of different WrestleManias. And I will never forget that day. Oh, 13. I will never forget that day, by the way, that I was watching. And he said, let's put another one on. And he pulled out a tape. And it was the wedding of Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man. And it was older at that time. It had been like 2 or 3 years. And she's up on his shoulders and they're walking around. And I'm like, oh my God, they got married. And then he said, they're going to get divorced. And I was like, what? And that's when he explained to me that they're already married. Like he knew that kayfabe was a thing. I didn't know. And I still didn't get it. And then he told me that it's not real, that it's all like a story. And I was like, and I just remember being so upset. And then the next time I went over there, I kind of didn't want to watch wrestling because I was upset. And then he's like, no, but it's really good. Watch this. And it was like, oh fuck, I can't remember their names right now, but it was Bart and Billy Gunn. I think it was Bart and Billy Gunn. It was like that year that they had like popped or something. And he was like, no, it's still fun watch. And we watched just this one match. It was so good. And I was like, you know what? I'm fine with kayfabe. But it was very devastating. It was like Santa. Just Christine. Welcome, Just Christine. Hey, I would argue not just Christine. You're lucky to have Christine. I have someone who seriously cyber stalks me. How do I stop them? Or what can I do to shut their ass down? This depends on how they're doing it. This is I'm starring this. Would you want to call in a little bit and talk about it? If you can hang on there about 30 to 45 minutes, I would love to have you call in and we could talk about it because it really depends. One of the things that I would do is if you know who they are, you got to contact law enforcement just to get a record. They might not do anything about it, but get a record. They'll send you to a computer crimes division. Sorry, I need to make sure, is that one of the guests? Oh, it is. Let me see. Yeah, you definitely want to make a record call. Let me see. Okay. All right, good. All right, excellent. So yeah. So basically, you're going to need to make a record, but if you don't know who it is, it's a little more tough. We can likely figure it out. I just need some details. You know what I mean? Like how they're doing it, when it started, who you think it could be, all sorts of things. What methods are they using? What screen names do they have? I understand if it's for real serious and you're very, very concerned about it, you've already contacted police. It might be best if we do this outside of a public forum. Just so if they are anywhere right now, if they're watching right now, I don't want to give them a leg up. But if it's something that you don't think it could hurt to discuss publicly, I'll do that with you. And then we can go offline and talk about it because I hate that for you. And let's try to see what we can do. It just kind of depends. C. Smith, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. You are valued and we love you. Good to see you, Adam. Blushing. Hello, Clam. Hello, Clam. Uncle Frank. She's amazing. I feel like I owe her so much. I'm going to get to meet these people. Oh, you gotta film it. Film it. Film it. Cheapen it for us, for the family, so that we can see. I like to be the Crash Daddy and smiling, talking about my potato cannon. Oh my God. You could be Crash Daddy. A Crash Mommy. Crash Mommy's coming. Amazing talent. Right? So good. I'm already so far behind you guys. This is fucking crazy. I love it. I love that you guys are showing up. You would subscribe and watch? Okay, great. Dapple would watch. This is good. Stay Gold Dust Pony Boy. How dare you? Stay Gold Pony Boy, but Stay Gold Dust Pony Boy is super funny. Outsiders makes me think of Hall and Nash, NWO for life. Hey, guess what, Frank? Frank's fully NWO for life. So is Adam. Love that. Love that for you guys. Fucking Scott Hall was the best, dude. I killed a guy in Florida in 1987. That's my Scott Hall impression. I love the Outsiders. I wish I could show you guys the pictures. You can, if you want. You could share them in Discord. You can send them to me. I'll show people. I don't know if they're cool with that. Your family. We'll see. Yes, definitely. Movies, wrestling. Frank's all over the place. Coming of age. Dude, I love coming of age shit. I remember when I came of age. Thank you. It did make me chuckle when I typed. I bet you did. NWO for life, dude. New World Order. They were perfect for those characters. They really were. I was obsessed with the Outsiders when I was younger. Weren't we all? The Outsiders was so good. Dude, a hot older brother taking care of his hot younger brothers. What is it? What is that? Why did I like that so much? I lost my breath seeing the resemblance, the kind of thing that, and they say shit skips a generation, right? Walk Among the Tombstones. Is that like a real thing? I actually don't know, but damn, seeing people with their grandparents' younger pictures is wild. Dion, girl with the great hair. Dion with the good hair. You're awesome and full of information. You are right about your. I am. It is dark purple. It's fucking perfect. It's fucking perfect. It's like it's black, but it's got like a very. It's a hint of. I hate saying eggplant, but you know what I'm talking about, like the dark, deep purple. That's my mom's favorite color. I remember growing up, we were always trying to get her hair that color, and I tried to get mine that color, and we've never achieved it. We got too many bronze tones. God, I love you, Dion. I'm gonna get that hair one day. I'm gonna get that. Give Pop your hair. Give Pop your hair. Has a great TV show. Dave investigates you would enjoy. You could do a similar channel. Ooh, New Zealand. Is that what you're saying? New Zealand has a great TV show. Love New Zealand TV. It's so good. Looking for my half bro. Oh shit, we're gonna find all your family. We're gonna find all your family. Which Leviathan? Thomas Hobbes, of course. Thomas Hobbes. What are you talking about? Which? Oh, one. The answer's one. Sorry. I did 23andMe just to put it Jed match in a case. Dude, literally, I wanted to bust my I was like, I know you fuckers did something. Got 23andMe. Nope, they're fine. No one did anything. So pissed. I was hoping to fuck over at least a cousin. What's going on here, guys? David Lomas. Okay, that was the guy's name. I was oh wait, I can get hyper focused researching families. I don't do it for others though. Well, friends, but that's it. Same. And I was like, maybe I can help other people on my true crime channel. But I'm like, oh my God, I forgot how intense it was. It's very difficult. So props to Walk Among the Tombstones, dude. Props. I was adopted at birth, but nobody told me. And I found out at 19 when I went to get my birth certificate. Galen, when you come on, let's talk about that too. Fuck, dude, if you want. I've got a weird bit of backstory. let's just say I had a bit of a Ted Bundy situation going on in my case. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. And it makes sense because I used to always be like, Mom, did you bang Ted Bundy? Is he my dad? But I don't mean like that's not the situation. It was more like, I had people telling me people were, I was confused about relationships in my family. Like, how are we related type of shit. And when everyone's telling you something different about religion, childhood, who your fucking parents are, like all kinds of shit. It's like when you get older, it's really hard to suss out the intention behind that. It ended up being a miscommunication. It's fine, but whew, weird. Don't worry, you're not late and you're not in timeout. We're just happy you're here, Noel. What is kayfabe? Kayfabe is okay. You know how people say wrestling's fake? It's not fake. It's kayfabe. You know how people say that's a comic book story. It's not real. It's not based on true life. It's a story. That's kayfabe. Kayfabe is just the story, the storyline. So in kayfabe, the Undertaker is a dead man. In real life, he's Mark Calloway, and he's not dead. He has a wife, Michelle McCool, who is also a wrestler, and a kid, and they live in Austin. In kayfabe, he's from parts unknown. Him and Kane were brothers. Their house was burned down by an arsonist, specifically Kane, the brother. His family was killed, and Paul, or Percy Pringle, aka Paul Bearer, was charged with taking care of him his whole life. And he followed him around with the urn of his dead parents. Now, that's not true. That's kayfabe. The truth is, it's Mark Calloway, and he was a biker. And he also found out that here's a weird Undertaker story. What's her name? Jenna Jameson was kidnapped, and people tried to sex traffic her. And then Mark Calloway saw her at 16 at a bar. And I think she was 16, maybe 17. Was very worried that these guys had kidnapped and sex trafficked her. So he basically kidnapped her from the kidnappers and was like, get your life together, young lady, you know? And then to help her stay out of it, put her in touch with ECW, and she worked with the Dudley Boys and shit. Then she went on to become a porn star. Or maybe she did well. I don't know. Miss Shorty, I got trolled hard last night, big time. I sent you DMs on Twitter. Oh shit, I'll go look at my Twitter. I will go look. I have not checked anything today. Yesterday was the birthday of the old guy that gave me Mikos. Badass Robert turned 91, 92. I don't remember. He's in his 90s, but went over there with Mikos to play with him and hang out with him. And he told me stories that almost 100-year-old dudes tell people, and they're amazing. And wow, what a life he led. Wow. It's basically storylines that were, it's just stories, friendships, matches, alliances. This happened. If Dominic Mysterio is fighting with Rhea Ripley, that's kayfabe. If in real life they're out to dinner, that's real life. C. Smith is a new member. Thank you, C. Smith. So far behind. Oops. Yes, like Ray and Eddie. Stephanie fucking gets it. I love how quick you got that. Yes, absolutely. Like Ray and Eddie. Like in real life, they're not actually related in any way, believe it or not. But in kayfabe, they are. So, wow. I know who it is. It's been going on for years. They continuously create fake accounts. I used to have a harassment prevention order on them. Okay, we can work with that. Why don't you do this, Christine? Because if they're creating sock puppet accounts, right? It's been going on for years. They know who you are. There is a chance they could be watching right now. We got almost 60 people watching. I know there's probably about 30 in the chat. So how about this? Let me talk to you about it offline first so that you're not in danger. I know that sucks. A couple of people are probably going to be like, no, we want to see this. It's not safe to do that. So let me talk to you offline. Hit me up, obliviousbensonquestion@gmail.com. Put just Christine stalking in the subject. And let's talk about this and then once we figure out what we're going to do and stuff, maybe we'll talk about what to do, but it really depends on the situation. You know what I mean? And if we're going to talk about it publicly on here, I can at least use a hypothetical or loop it into a situation and another story about it so that I just don't want you to be put at risk. You know what I mean? So message me, hun, and we'll talk about it. If you know who it is, they're continuously creating fake accounts. We can pop in their IP address. We can keep track of their fake accounts possibly that way. Get some sort of alert system set up and try to find a way to protect you. I'd also like to see if they have any clouds linked to some of your devices, because a lot of people will do that, especially if it's like an ex or a family member or somebody who has like an old phone of yours or something like that. Yeah, says Uncle Frank. You know, I was thinking the same. How was your free Karen Read day? Same here. Same here. Okay. We're caught up. Do you guys like Kenneth's Safe as an Island video? I loved it. I thought it was very good. Thought it was very talented. I need Auntie Deb to know I got my merch bag. Oh shit. Let me text Auntie Deb. Uncle Frank, are you still here? Are you still here, Uncle Frank and Auntie Deb? Hoodly hoo. Uh-oh. Dad's boyfriend just messaged. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see if he's listening. Let's see if he's listening. Let's see if he's listening. He's been sneaking in here while he's at work. Jesus Christ. The ocean is one huge moat, right? Right? It kind of is. It's just a big ass moat. It's emotion. Emotion? Oh God. On it, says Uncle Frank. Every man is an island. Hell yes. Island people have a strange mentality. Well, they also, you know, I mean, technically, if you're talking about like Papua New Guinea or like, you know, Samoans, they're in kayfabe, they can break your skull if they headbutt you. So maybe that's the mentality. Look out for that headbutt because it's coming. Loves. I'm so jealous, Calamity Jane. Me too. I'm jealous of everything. Every time I hear walk, I think about Tool. Tool. You know what? Oh, he checked. Okay, he's in here. Date's boyfriend, how is work? Let me tell him. I'm sure he heard that. He's miles away right now at work. He's on his last show. Yay. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Oh my God. Michelle sent me a picture. That just popped up on my phone. Michelle Lalonde, can I show people? Can I show people this picture of your hunky dory daddy? Or is it your grandpa? Oh, this is your grandpa? Your papa? Did you give him some of your hair? Did you? Oh, fuck. There's a pay-per-view right now. Oh, God damn it. That's why he was texting me. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, it was a good one, too. It was a good one. It was AEW. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to keep doing this anyway. We're going to keep doing this anyway. Fuck. Can't believe I missed fucking pay-per-view. Fuck. It was a good one. Tony Storm's going to refight Mariah May for a fucking... God damn it. Our sponsor today is Blue Chew. Just kidding. I want to be the Contessa of my own... My friend is named Contessa. What does her name mean? Does it mean something? I wanted to look it up. That's my dad and your grandpa. Can I show the kids, Michelle? Can I show them these two hotties? Your dad and your peepaw? Love Islands in the Stream. Islands in the street. Nope, that's something. That's the storm. Nope, that's the wrong. Okay. Been in New Zealand. Oh my God, we eat haters for breakfast. I bet you do. We eat haters for breakfast. In New Zealand, we eat haters for breakfast. Yeah, it's AEW. Fuck. No spoilers, Adam. No spoilers. Didn't say it wasn't a bad mentality, just different to non-island nations. It is. It's very different. They're very free. At least when we went to Hawaii, like people are very chill. Like it's different. It's different. It's island people time, dude. Everything's like it's just chill. So jealous. So jealous. They got us to wear shirts that say Tool. I know. Fucking shit, dude. Brilliant. No, it wasn't Lil Priesty. It was Lil Debbie. Lil Deb. Oh shit. He's going by Lil Bev. He should go by Lil Deb. Yes, show them. Okay, I'm showing. I'm putting it up again. I'm showing old school too. Look at this. This is Michelle's hot ass Diddy and hot ass Peepaw. Holy crap. Look at that resemblance. Look at that resemblance, you guys. I mean, really, dude? So hard to keep it still. One fucking look, and you know that's him. You know that's him. I can't clip it. I can't clip it. We'll wait until Dade's boyfriend gets back from work. Isn't that crazy, right? That's your peepaw. Aunt Deb is pumped. Clamity, do you love it? What are we pumped on? Oh God. Oh God. I only sent one the side by side, but she could show it. Yeah, I showed it. What do you think of Michelle's hot ass grandpa? You guys ready to thirst trap over Michelle's new grandpa? Damn, Michelle. Damn. Tell him to save some pussy for the rest of the world. God damn. Look at this dude. Let's look at him again. Like, are you kidding me, sir? Are you kidding me, sir, with that chest hair? Which one's your dad? I'm assuming the colored picture and the black and white is Peepaw. I fucking ran both of them. Just kidding. Sorry. But seriously, damn, dude. Damn. That's a hot ass Peepaw. It's a sexy little dad you got there. Colored pictures of dad. Damn, with that chest hair. Woo! 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 Cuties. Two cuties. I can't get my arm to stay still. What is that? Oh, I need a workout. That's what that is. Look at the mouths. Look at the mouths, dude. The mouths and yeah, Pop Up looking very Johnny Cash. Give Pop Up some of your hair. Give it. Give it. Strong Italian jeans. Yeah, the sideburns are where it's at. Who is it like I'm showing it again. Who is it that I'm thinking of who was one of the fuck, I can't remember his name. He always played a villain. He was an Andy Warhol model with Edie and the others, and he was up there with like Walter Matthau era actors that were very handsome, very Paul Newman-y back in the day. He kind of looks like that dude, and I can't remember his name right now. Michelle's got strong ass Italian genes. Those men look like they went to war. It's my favorite thing in the world. I'd be buried with it. If I was going to be buried, my kids come in second and third favorite. You talk about wrestling? It better be wrestling. It better be wrestling. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know what it was in, but handsome ass dudes, dude. Pawpaw, dude, not Peepaw. Why not? Pop Pop and Peepaw are grandpas, right? Dad, you're a comedian, so there's that. Anyone who doesn't appreciate your humor and wit should move on. True, true. Sometimes my humor and wit is not on point, but you know, I try my best. But I think that some people get a little too serious. They take shit too seriously, and it becomes like, this is my little playground to go fuck with people. And it's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. This is Dad's house. Take your shoes off. What's wrong with you? Actually, no, leave them on. I hate feet. I don't know. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe everything's my fault. Maybe I'm the bad guy. You guys want to go heal? You want to go heal? You want to follow Dad into the sunset like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall? Am I NWO? Is it all my fault? Maybe. Maybe I'm the bad guy. The question is, should I get a toothpick like Scott Hall? Should I wear it and should I flick it at people and go, I killed a guy in 1987 outside of a club? James Garner? Oh, Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen. Grandpa died in the Battle of the Bulge in the war. Damn, that fucking sucks. I mean, I believe the bulge part. I'll tell you that much. Woo, sorry. I'm sorry for sexually objectifying your grandpa that died. I'm sorry. He's just very handsome. He's a very handsome man. Very handsome. You were Calamity. You will fit in great here. You will fit in great here. You can be my diesel. It is intense. It is intense. Full on ready to turn. Oh, fucking, we're healed. We're healed then. This is WCW, I guess. Wonder if Pop Pop ever knew he had a kiddo. Did he? Do we know? Do we know if he knew? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I'm over here in Coconut Grove with these little fucking kitties. I'm a Texan, dude. I am. Pop Pop. Pop Pop. This my peepaw and my meemaw. I chuckled when you said you'd ram them. My last name, never mind. We're not going to talk about my last name. It does have ram in it, though. Liv, did I tell you Nash is coming to my city this month with Sting? Can't wait, dude. Nash is so. Have you seen the ravioli video? Kevin, we call him Big Ravioli. He eats raviolis while doing an interview, and it's just while he slowly eats raviolis, and he's like, "Yeah, I fucked that girl." It's fucking crazy. It's the best. You can blame me, Dad. I don't mind. It's all your fault, Tracy Pope. It's your fault, Tracy. Go to your room. It's your fault. Intense. Ha ha ha. Intense. I know what you meant, Miss Short. God damn it. Man, hippies fucking are intense. My dad, kid senior, looked like the cowboy from the Big Lebowski. Sam is the actor's name. Don't believe he did. I think his mom was up to some shenanigans. Uh-oh. Say shenanigans again. Shenanigans. Do you remember that? Was that Super Troopers? Yeah, Nash is jacked. Nash got knee surgery and now he can wrestle again, but he chooses not to. He also has some crazy true crime shit in his past that is so fucking sad. Love Kevin Nash to death. Big supporter of the women in wrestling. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Really good guy. I mean, die. My great uncle's body is still somewhere in the Korean peninsula. He is still MIA from Korean War. I wish I could find his remains. There was a whole. Sorry, I have dry mouth, kids. Gotta do that every once in a while. Apologies. There's a whole thing about after a big hurricane a while back, a bunch of remains floated up on the coast of, was it California or Oregon? And people were stating that maybe it could be ex-Korean War veterans. And now I wonder, have you put your DNA into any, to GEDmatch? Because I do think that they are still using a couple of DNA companies or maybe just one to also match remains from things like 9/11 and various other natural disasters. I will look into that. I will see if there's anything like that still around. Yeah, the ravioli interview is, dude, Uncle Frank, I'm going to starring this. I'm going to send it to you later. My wife says the photo and was like the one on the left. Yeah, he does look like Marlon Brando, like a lot. My dad was, oh shit, Aunt Deb is here. Fuck, I didn't even notice. Yes, sports entertainment with real injuries. But then I saw them together on the news, getting in suits, in tears, going to be the funeral. It was a mind fuck, yes. And when they hugged that night in New York at Madison Square Garden with Shawn Michaels, and everyone's like, wait, they all hate each other. And then Vince freaked out, screamed at them, suspended them. Triple H got suspended. Austin, Stone Cold, had to step in and take his place in King of the Ring, won King of the Ring, cut that promo, and Stone Cold 316 was born. So if kayfabe was never broken, we would never have Stone Cold Steve Austin in the Attitude Era. And for that, I am very thankful. Jack Lemmon is the guy. Yes. Yes. And Sam Elliott, absolutely. God, Big Lebowski is so good. Speaking of dudes, what the fuck is your aunt doing right here with this cat? Look at that. He doesn't even know he's up. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, is that Sweepy? Or is that JoJo? That's JoJo. JoJo?
Can't talk because it'll yeah, look at, yeah, she'll get all.
Don't let it change. Let's just all be quiet and watch.
So needy today.
Let's all be quiet. We're going to take one moment of silence. One moment of silence. And I'm going to just put these two on and nobody say a word. Let's just watch this moment of love between the two of them. Just between the two.
She's tired. She's tired. Very, very needy. Oh, very needy. Yeah, I can't move. I can't move now. That's it.
Watch as the Aunt Deborah looks down upon his fierce cousin to the lioness. Is it about to pounce? Is it about to attack him?
Really,
knows?
Dr. Julie Nagel portrays food aggression as she approaches the peanut butter trough. Watch the ugly snarls as the Nagel decides to get ready to be mounted. Little does she know that Brian Jr. prefers the other specimen.
How dare you? How dare you, sir, speak upon Brian Jr. like that? Look as the gay holds the pussy in his arms, stroking the pussy as if it's natural to him, part of his biological genetics. Yet he rejects those genetics in the wild as he has been fondled by humans at a young age. And as he grows, he does not recognize their scent. So he doesn't take to them like the rest of the flock. He's been separated and forced to hold a pussy. Normally they take to it and they will lick it and clean it as if it was their own young. But in this instance, he has chosen to stroke it, which is considered a strange behavior in the animal kingdom.
Joe, don't listen. Don't listen, Joe. I'm going to mute you. Don't you dare listen.
Watch as the gay man holds the pussy in his arms.
It's okay, Joe. It's okay. Oh, you're scaring her.
The black and white one. For he likes them both. He likes them all. He loves them.
Oh, you're
This
pissing her.
is
You're
a
talking about
strange
her heritage.
This is a mixed race pussy that is in his arms.
Nice. Nice. Oblivious. Nice.
No, nice of you. Nice of you to
Nice.
act like you're not culturally appropriating a relationship with your kid.
Wow.
Nice.
He likes both. He likes both.
Watch as the proud boy holds his proud girl in his hands.
Because he was touched when he was younger, he's now
That's
gay.
what happens. The cats will be touched by humans when they are baby tigers, and then they are rejected. The offspring is rejected by its parents for being touched by human hands. And that's what happened to you, and that's why here you sit.
You're
we all got to be so different. oh, you got to be different.
Hi, Frank. Frank is crying.
Frank's crying. Made Frank cry. Shit.
She's fucked.
Shit.
She's fucked up. Yeah, no, she's wrong. She's wrong, dude. She's wrong.
Watch as the pussy displayed across his pouch. He's got a cloaca.
She's fucked up. She's fucked up, dude. She can't help it. She can't help herself.
Watch as the ignorant Texan decides.
Yeah, my poor JoJo. No, she's heard worse. She was abandoned.
The ignorant Texan discusses racial inequities between the human and
I want to
his
listen to this cycle. I'll call you back.
The predator looks down upon his lap. But okay, listen. We need to get. You raised many abandoned kitties. Well, look at this motherfucker. He's over here. He's raising an abandoned cat right now. Sniff your fingers. Walk among the two.
Smells like love, like true love. You guys are pigs.
Regardless of anal gland fortitude,
Irregardless.
Deborah chooses to put his finger inside of the anus of his caught animal. Although the glands are fully extorted, he continues to attempt, as he does not understand that this is not, in fact, mating season.
Look at Tiff Knox's comment.
Uh-oh. Yolanda! Does smell like pussy. 100%. 100%. You do TNR as well? Is that a wrestling company?
I thought it was a drug.
Oh, what kind? That's a hairy pussy. This is
Like
fun.
DMT.
This is fun. Vultures smell like baby powder. Oh. When did you...
Have you ever seen a turkey vulture?
No, but
Look it up. Look it up right now.
I've never sniffed any vulture.
Oh, you haven't lived until you've sniffed a couple vultures.
I ain't out here sniffing, you big fucking birds. What about the dogs? Exactly. What about the dogs?
What
Yeah,
about
hey, where are your dogs? How come we never see your fucking dogs?
because they're assholes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I can't handle it at all. I can't. Well, fucking Uncle Frank, what do you want me to do about it? You want me to tell you the truth? The truth is he's captured this cat for eating. Yes, he has fully embraced his Matt McCabe roots, and he is
Preparing her
decided
for winter.
he's preparing her for a winter feast.
For
where he
slaughter.
will
For
throw her
slaughter.
into the fire. For slaughter.
That's what Uncle Frank does to her boyfriends. Dude, she fattens them up and prepares them for slaughter. Every single one she's ever had.
And then she sniffs them and throws them out on the wet asphalt. We know. We know. Dude, why can't we trap and release men? Can we talk about that? Why can't we trap men, fix them, and release them? Or is that what I've been doing? Show me the dog, says Adam Drives Helen. We cannot, for he has taken to the small beast, the small but mighty beast, as he looks upon it and says, "You are my everything.
Everything.
You are my everything." Yeah, Aunt Deb could be a Bond villain. You're looking very Dr. fucking Claw right now. Very Dr. Claw. Can you spin around in the chair? Like face, turn the chair around and then slowly turn so as not to upset the beast. But slowly turn as you're stroking like this.
Stop calling her the beast.
Stroke the beast like this. And then as your Dr. Claw
the beast.
I've upset the beast as it has left its patriarch. There we go. Now, when you turn around, you are now a Disney villain who owns a cat, which you are stroking. I'm going to let you be full, and I'm going to take down all comments. Just wait. I'll do it on 3. Someone get a screen grab of this. Ready? Wait, not that, not that, not that, not that. Hold on. Nope. Add.
We meet again. Isn't that right, Puss Puss? Yes. What do you think, Puss Puss? What shall we do with them? What shall we do with the prince? Oh, no, not that, Puss Puss. No, that's too awful. You think? No. Oh, you're devious. Oh, you are devious, Puss Puss. Oh, you going and go play? Okay. Okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. You want fish? You want fish?
Oops.
I'm gonna get Joe a fish. I'm gonna get Joe a fish.
What
fish?
Why is it doing?
Doing what, hon? Where'd
There
you go?
we go.
What happened?
I don't know. I hit a button. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, it was very Dr. Evil, wasn't it? It was good.
Yeah, I felt
was
kind
good.
of evil.
Poo-poos. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for that.
Homegirl
Ladies
is
and gentlemen, we are sponsored by Poo-poos today. Have you taken a poo-poos?
Poos.
Poos-poos. What's poos-poos?
Poos.
Oh, like a cat?
Jojo.
Jojo's fucking done. Jojo's done. Jojo's left. Jojo's out of the cult.
God.
Jojo's out of the cult. Jojo's about to go talk some shit, dude. Jojo's out of the cult. Jojo's out of the cult. Jojo's done. Jojo's gonna tell you all the tea. Don't worry. Don't worry. Jojo's gonna get you.
Oh my
I'm so sorry. Jojo's ready to hook it up. You guys want to hear about Jojo? You guys want to hear about Jojo?
Did I tell you? Oh, I did tell you.
Play your cables with poo-poos?
No. That I walked into the show and then I just left immediately because I couldn't find my seat.
Yes, tell people about this. This is crazy. Listen, I am like that, but when you told me you were, how far did you say? 3-hour drive to Foxwoods?
No, like an hour and 10 minutes.
But total. That's like almost 3 hours.
Yeah, but like the main reason I was like, yeah, I'll go is because like the drive sounded fun, like a nice little like drive.
Yeah.
So one of my old friends was like, hey, I have 2 extra tickets to Chelsea Handler. Do you want to go? It's at Foxwoods. Foxwoods is like a little over an hour from me.
I was like, ooh. So I hit up Uncle Frank. Well, Frank's like, I'm not leaving my house. I'm like, all right, word. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, like, but I'll probably be by myself, which I prefer kind of to do. I love being by myself. I love a good by myself fucking thing.
I was all by myself. Dun dun dun.
And where's this whore going? And so I like get there, I drive the whole way, I get a gas, I get a road snack, you know what I mean? I stop, I pee like 8 times. I get there, I have to walk through like fucking
Wait,
a whole airport.
stop the story now. 8 times? What's going on with your bladder? How old are you?
It's my diabetes.
Okay.
No, I
You have
don't have diabetes. No, I peed like twice.
Well, you're too hot for diabetes. What?
I drink
Wait,
a lot of
but
water. I drink a lot of water.
Have you ever had your prostate?
No,
Have you ever had your
don't come at me
gland?
with your fucking medical diagnosis, bitch, because I can't fucking handle it, dude. Last time we had
You
this
ever had your anal
conversation,
gland?
I was at the fucking
Just-
grocery store, and you literally had me in a goddamn panic attack that my fucking gallbladder was gonna jump out of my tits before I had a chance to
First
go
of
to
all,
the
I called it a
I don't do this
gallbladder.
shit. I don't do this medical shit.
I
I don't do this
gallbladder.
shit. I don't fuck with it. I don't like it. I don't fuck with it. Leave me alone. I'm fine. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm fucking fine. So
This is the most anti-dev thing. I called it a gallbladder. You shouldn't have listened to me the second I said it like that.
you're
You
like,
also, have you ever had your anal glands melt?
wait. You're having pain where exactly? Have you been checked for pancreatic cancer or instant death? Because that's probably why you. Oh, dude, you
Have
get
you ever been checked for space worms? You might have hot dog fingers.
Are you
might have hot
alive?
dog fingers.
Are you
Are
even?
you gonna? You remember you said something
Somebody
like
shitting green.
you said something like I'm gonna go into surgery, and I was like, and you said something about when you come out, and I went, if you come out,
Dude, you had me having a full fucking and this is like the second time we ever talked on the phone. I was having a panic attack in the grocery store, a fucking panic attack. You do this. A lot of people do this, but you especially. You're like, when's the last time your T89346 levels were checked? I'm like,
look at K-Dub.
my T89456, like everyone else's last week. Like, I don't fucking know, dude.
Look at K-Dubs. Look at K-Dubs. He's gonna die. Exclamation point.
Oh my god, dude, you drive me fucking crazy like that. Everyone with that shit. I fucking hate that shit.
I've been asking everyone if they've got their anal glands checked lately.
You're like,
oh,
wait. You did, and then you and then you said you felt.
Wait, you pissed once today?
Yeah,
once.
No, I hate that shit.
But you've been up 3 hours. You might have blabber cancer.
No, that's you, dude. That's you.
Wait, you got a pimple? Have you been checked for arthritis?
How do you not have AIDS? So I
wait, you're gay? Do you have AIDS?
You're gay. How are you still alive?
Whoa, wait.
So I go to the casino, meet up with my friend, walk through a whole airport to get there. Dude, I had to go through 8 malls. There's 8 malls in this fucking casino. They're all still open.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, all kinds of types of all walks of life, all kinds of people.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I hate even being around fucking people. And she had to go separate and I was sitting somewhere else, which I didn't really mind. Show started at 8. I'm there. It's 8:30. I get the ticket. I walk in. The opener is still there. I couldn't find my seat. It was too dark. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go home. I didn't even sit down. I didn't even sit fucking down.
And you know what's crazy? So the chick who was opening for her, one of my dear friends, Vanessa, I was literally when I messaged you earlier and said, if you want to pop on tonight, let me know. I sent her a message and I'm like, my plan was to have her confront you and be like, why'd you get up and leave? Here, live.
Oh, shut up. Dude,
yeah.
Course.
From the fucking green room at the venue with Chelsea. I was gonna be put her on, talk shit to this dude who walked out of your show. But yeah, she was on stage, I think, when I messaged her.
I didn't even walk in to walk out.
You didn't even go in?
I went in, I looked, I glanced at all the people in the darkness and the whatever, and I was like, my body was like, I don't think you're doing this today, sir.
Your body said no.
My body rejected it.
Your brain said yes, your body said no.
Yeah, I was gonna sing, but I won't. But
your bladder, it's because you haven't had your anal glands drained. You need to get JoJo up there with a paw to just squeeze, and then a substance comes out.
What else I added to the back? Can you see those pictures?
No. Can you turn the lights on? Look at what Uncle Frank got you. This is
No, can you see the
awesome.
pictures?
Yeah, I see the pics, dude.
Do you know what
How do
those
you get
are?
Oh, yeah, those are the prints I sent you. How do you get them
Yes.
to stick
Huh?
on the rock?
Yes, Miss Shorty, my pajamas. These actually aren't my pajamas. These are women's medium pajamas that I use because I needed to get Madam Court Reporter a scarf. Turns out they don't look too bad on your Aunt Deb.
Oh, damn. You gonna shake your shit for everyone? Oh, shit, you guys. Ooh, shit. It ain't red table talk today. It's red pants talk. We're all gonna cry. Look at that, dude.
Dude, cool, right?
Look at that setup. You got the
Fucking
on
Uncle
air.
Frank.
You got the on air, the Hollywood, the Auntie Deb, the Auntie Deb, the Auntie Deb. Dude, this is sick. And you know what you're gonna have on?
We're like, you have no yacht, which means no ass. And I was like, one, you're looking at your teacher's butt. Two,
It's called
you don't
cake.
think I've known this since I was 4, that my ass is Lallyport inverted?
Hey, what happens if the kids sexually objectify the teachers? What does a teacher do?
It depends. Some teachers love it, clearly. Some teachers report it. Some teachers, if it happens to me, I'm like, clearly this is a bigger sign of another issue going on, probably at home, probably something they were raised with. So I kind of like take it seriously and talk to them like, listen, you really can't do that. I don't want to take it to like a bigger thing because it usually just makes it fucking worse for the kids.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, listen, you can't talk like that. Like, you can't talk like that.
I feel kind of bad. We had Coach Sanchez in high school. Woo,
Yeah.
woo, so hot. And I remember
Also depends on the age. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, so fucking hot.
Like, what age are you talking about?
14 to 18, like high school, or
High
I guess
school,
I was.
all right. High school's a little
16
different. High school's a little different.
13.
High school's a little different.
Dude, Coach Sanchez. And I was, speaking of hide the pen, Darlene, your dad used to play a game called Throw the Pencil. And I will never forget my senior year. I was like, I'm going for it. And I just tossed that pencil and I went, Mr. Sanchez. And he had to bend down to get the pencil. And when he did, all the girls in class went, woo. And it was so fucking fun. He blushed. He knew what was going on.
The kids last year made an Instagram page for teachers' asses. When when a teacher would like go help another student and they'd like bend over, they would take a picture. They made an Instagram page. They called it Ben Dover. I'm a little mad I wasn't on the page. I'm not gonna lie. So like that whole week when I saw it, I was like, who needs help? Oh, don't take a picture. Don't put me online.
Don't you take a picture. And they
so
wouldn't
mad I
put
wasn't
you
on there. Yeah, who were on there? They did have some cake though. They did have cake.
That's horrible. I would be so pissed. See, that's why I can't be a teacher because they won't.
I thought it was kind of funny.
The students won't put me on their thirst trap tumblers, and it's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna feel excluded. I'm not gonna like it. Yeah, we used to chunk the pencil. Go get it, sir. You know what was weird though? Like 15 years later, I'm walking through this mall with my friend Meg, and Meg went to a different school. It was kind of weird how me and her met. Actually, fuck, we should get Meg on one day. She was my first internet friend. She was the first person I ever met online that we were catfishing each other. And we ended up being best friends. And to this day, we are still besties. Love her to death. So, you know what, it's story time. I want to get your take on this, Deb. So I was 14 or 15. And this was when AOL CDs were big.
Oh, yeah.
Would you have
2.5, 4.0?
Dude, like the lowest. It was the one where it was like, meh, meh, meh.
I remember 2.5.
Yeah,
you get 2.5.
You get 2 hours online per CD. It eventually went up to 5, but
okay.
I meet this boy from Central Catholic High School named TJ. Shout outs. He had braces and blue hair, and he was in a band called Defect, spelt with a K. And he was very bad. The band was very bad. They were not good at all. But to me, he had the skater cut. He had the braces. He had a couple of dreads. He went to a Catholic boys' school. Fucking hot, right? Soaked. I was drenched. I'm like, this is my new internet friend. He'd sent me pictures. He was cute. I loved him. We decide you're my boyfriend, right? Then one day, another boy starts talking to me, or maybe it was a girl. I don't remember who, but they asked. The first thing they messaged me was, how do you know TJ? Bitch, how do I know you? So then we start talking.
Oh, no, definitely. I know his name. No, do you know somebody's name? Oh, definitely. I know his name. I just want to let you know that he's mine. Oh, no, he's mine.
literally like that, but imagine a longer game. Like, imagine, like, a week of, like, getting to know this person, and they're, like, telling me all these things about this guy that I like. Well, I go to school with him, I know him pretty well, and then after a while, something was said, and I just remember the person corrected me, and I was like, "Wait, you're not who you say you are," and that's when it came out. I'm his girlfriend. I go to another school, Southside. My name's Meg. I think he's been cheating on me with you. And I'm like, what? Well, I've never met him. And she's like, me neither. And I'm like, wait, you have an internet boyfriend too? And then we start talking and we realize this guy's a fucking dirtbag.
Let's dump this bag.
Let's dump this guy together. So we decide to meet. So
Same girl, Usher R. Kelly.
We meet up before his show. He's about to do a show on stage. It is
Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, literally at White Rabbit. It is his birthday. We show up. I just remember we like took a bunch of condoms and blew them up like balloons in the venue. And while he played, we like thunked them at him. And he looked down in the crowd and it was us. And we're like, and he's like, who are you? Because we didn't look anything like our
That's
picture.
like a cool movie. That's like the ending of like a cool movie, or like a Degrassi episode.
Exactly. We were Jimmy though. Our legs were cut out from under us. It was fucking horrible. So I got my Whitney Houston shirt on. So basically we're like, it's us. And he's like, who are you bitches? Because we really didn't look anything like our pictures. I had chopped my hair off. It was all pink. I was dressed all punk. She looked different. And then we had to explain to him we're your secret internet girlfriends. And he's like, oh, word? So good to see you. And he flipped it on. He didn't care. And we were like we were pissed.
Fuming.
So then we wrote a bunch of Newfound Glory lyrics and stuck them to his car. And then I think egged it and left. We were evil.
That's
and then at that moment,
song.
I was like, yeah, I was like, are we best friends? She's like, yes. And so me and her just hung out all the time. I would go drive an hour from the farm out to her house on the south side. She worked at a chicken place at I think it was KFC or Church's. And I would just go over there and hang out with her all the time. Like, I don't know how it happened, but breaking up with our fake internet boyfriend led me to find one of the best friends of my life. Like, I still to this day, I love her so much. She's just the best person.
That made me think about this. I had like a online friend when I was like, I think in high school, like before I even came out, that like, and he was cute and we would talk. I wonder how he's doing. God, I forgot about him. It's like the first person I ever met online. I totally forgot about this. God, why am I all nostalgic? All right, I'm gonna go smoke.
Do you ever want to go reconnect with people that you met online that you don't know anymore, but you are still like maybe Facebook friends with them? And it's like, why didn't we ever meet? Or like, I'm still friends with like people that I knew from online like 20 years ago. Some of them I've met, some of them I haven't, but it's been so long that I'm like, I kind of want to see how Thick Dick 420 is doing. You know what I mean? Like, how is he? Is he okay? Like,
I don't know if I have like many of those. I don't know.
Uncle Frank loves his story. Uncle Frank loves his story. Dude, I have so many. I used to like,
I don't know.
I was a demon on the internet, dude. I was a fucking demon.
Me and my sister would stay home from school and go in chat rooms and talk shit to people.
Me too. And I also would like, I saw that movie Hard Candy in college and I was like, fucking let's do this. Cause I was already doing it. Like,
I bet we were in a chat room at the same time.
Oh, 100.
I bet we were in a fucking chat room at the same time.
100%. I used to go on IRC, IRC chat and like this stuff called Trillion where you can put all your chats together. Oh, I was obsessed with
AOL chat rooms. Like there was like a main one, right?
Yeah, there was teen chat, which is the one I would go in, and if there was like a 40-year-old dude, I'd be like,
yeah, but it was always weird. Teen chat was always weird going in there. Like teen chat was always fucking weird.
Well, I would go in. My parents still don't know I did this, but I briefly brought it up one Christmas, and my mom got so anxious. I was like, "No, I'm just kidding." But I did do this. I would like if there was a 40 or 50-year-old dude in there, I would be like, "You want to meet me at the mall?" And then I'd go to the mall and just be nearby. I would send him a totally different picture.
To see, like, who is this?
I would just watch him. I would just watch him sit there alone waiting for a kid, and I'd just be like, "Fuck you!" And then I would like basically report him to like SAPD, or I would like
Dude, it's basically what you're doing now.
And be like, he's there to meet a kid, and then I'd run out of the mall.
You're still doing that now. Like this kind of OSINT shit. Like, you haven't really fucking changed. All right, quick story that I'm popping
Not at
out.
all.
So, and Uncle Frank can attest to this. First person I ever met up with that I met online, first D I ever asked. You know who it is, Uncle Frank. Mike.
Cool, Uncle Frank.
Just recently went on Uncle Frank's Instagram and liked all the photos of us together. Like, we would be in a chat room. It's like with everyone like from across the country, like a teen chat. And it was like, oh, Massachusetts. Oh, you're Massachusetts too. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Ended up, he was like 15 minutes down the street. We hooked up for like a year straight, like every other like time he was like drunk and he would like hit me up. And oh my God, yeah. And just recently, we were in the car on the way back from the Lana Del Rey concert, and she's like, why did this person just like this photo of us? And then every photo that you're in of me on the Instagram. And I was like, let me tell you what we used to do. All right, I'm out.
Have you
Bye.
seen him?
Love you. See ya.
Is he hot? Is he still hot?
Not anymore. Bye. I'm going to leave you with that. Mic drop. Bye, bitch.
Bye. Bye, bitch. Bye. Oh my God. I love these stories. Everyone is in here? Oh no. Oh no. Gothic Bree, you were into ICQ and MIRC and all that? Oh, I love that. I love that for you. Also, resent you something in the mail. You should be getting it momentarily. Yeah, my face. What's wrong with my face? I'm just like, I'm sitting here going, man, I bet that dude's a fucking dumpster now. Because that's what happens when you become a fucking dirtbag fat dumpster. You like go back and you're like, which ones were the hot ones I couldn't get now? It's like literally fuck, dude. Oh no. You told someone you're landline, you never do landline. Never go landline. Never go full landline. You got to be careful. Uncle Frank's loving this. Absolutely loving this. My daughter holds the phone to show me instant pictures because they might be 3 days old, and she is scared I might accidentally like it if she hands me the phone. Oh shit. Yeah, dude. My face did say it all. That's crazy, right? It's crazy. The whole town talk about it? What? Talk about what? Was your first interaction how many years ago? Oh, the tea. The tea. Wait, no, that was a long time ago. I need to go up. I missed something. It's kind of hard to like follow the chat and talk, but I try to my best while still giving full attention. Very difficult. Thought no one knew. So they had to rehome him before the school board got wait, what are you talking about? Who got rehomed? They moved him like a bad priest? Who? She got kicked out and stayed with me a few months. Uh-oh. Calamity. So you just want to come in, do some call-ins? Kind of wanted to do call-ins till dad's boyfriend gets home. How about this? We do have to get to the point. So, and it is some heavy topic tree. That's not a word. It's heavy topics, but I think it's important. Dude, I was young, not hot. He's not hot. That's what happens. They go back for more the second the gout comes. Got a little gout? Figure it out, because you're not tapping this again, bud. Nope. That's what happens. It's what fucking happens. Should have been my internet lover 20 years ago when we were both hot. Now what? Daddy needs a landline. Dude, I want a landline so bad. You guys, let me put it this way. Everything and anything. By the way, let's do this. Let's tie this in, because some of you have sent me like random, and I'm not mad about it, but you randomly will send me like, 10 or 20 bucks on my Cash App or my PayPal, and I appreciate that. But when you do, I write your names down so that I can say thank you so much. I was trying to figure out what to use that for, because Dad's boyfriend got him a camera. What if we use it on a landline so we can do our apology line tapes? Ooh, I could do like a Kickstarter thing, and like everyone who donates gets a free tape or something like that. I just want to make the apology line tapes so bad, but like our own version where you guys call. Don't leave your name. You call this number, you leave a voice message, and we compile those. And we can think of the theme, whether we want it, because I don't want it to be apologies, but we could think of something cool to make it. It could be confessions, or it could be your happiest moment. We could do a backwards apology where it's like a thank you line for someone you always wanted to thank and didn't. And you just give your random statement for whatever the theme is. You could call an apology. If you want to do a full-blown apology for being feral, I'm all for it. We could call it the whatever you want line, where you just call and talk about whatever you want till it cuts you off. And I would love to do like a landline situation. I have a Stone Cold Steve Austin phone with the skull on it. I have a banana phone. I have a Garfield phone. We could switch up phones physically, switch them up. That would be so fucking sick. Maybe we could do something like that. But I want to say thank yous to Wendy, Lorianne, Michelle, Clam, my sweet Clam, Sunny, Katharina Walenska, and all of you guys who have donated. Lorianne, everybody. Love you to death. You're the best. You're the greatest. I want to find a way to use this to give back to you. If I can get them to install a landline that's not as shitty as my internet, that would fucking rule. Oh my God. The call-ins would be so dope too. Landline call-ins would rule, dude. They would rule. Fuck. Yeah, but something for me is hanging out with you guys. Like, I'm having so much fun with this shit when it's not crazy or spooky or, hard dad decisions. When it's not that, it's fucking a blast, dude. Love it. Which is most of the time. It's a blast. 99.9% of the time. So, like, something for me is hanging out with you guys. It'd be cool to do that with a landline. I would love. That'd be so sick if, like, the kids could call whenever they wanted and I could just pick up and be like, what's up, kid? Just totally separate phone line just for you guys. Oh, fuck. I've had an enlarged goiter on the right side of my thyroid. Oof, at least it's a goiter. Do you remember the episode of Home Improvement when they think that one of the kids has a bad cancer and then they find out it's a goiter and they're so happy and they just talk about goiter the whole episode? Fuck, dude. Fuck, Tiff is hilarious. I'm so glad. I hope you're okay, Gothic Brie. Gothic goiter? You got a gothic goit? Gothic goiter. Goiter goths. Goitergoths.com. Buy it up right now. We'll figure out what the theme is. Frank Zell and I wrote a hypothetical song where Springsteen and Bon Jovi give South Jersey to Delaware. Fuck. That's so funny. I can't laugh. I hate Bruce Springsteen so much. And I fucking love Bon Jovi so much. The idea of them joining up to give anything, let alone New Jersey, to someone, very fucking funny. Look, I want an old phone booth so bad. A British one, a red one. Oh my God. Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh, you got rid of the goiter? Gothbury got rid of the goiter. Try to say that 5 times fast. I'm glad. You don't need that goiter dragging your ass down. I had a foster parent that married her foster kid on the day after his 18th birthday, had her arrested 3 days later. True story. What the fuck? Wow, dude. For real? That's a whole fucked up lane. That is a whole fucked up lane. I think one of the most horrific stories I saw, as far as like weird shit like that, is like a statistic about kids finding their birth parents. Not finding them, but kids accidentally marrying their birth parents. I know what you're thinking. Not knowing it was their birth parent. How fucked is that? Imagine you meet an older man or an older woman and y'all fall in love. I didn't forget you. I will never forget you. What did I forget you from? What did I forget you from? I will never forget you. Ever. I'm very far behind. I don't know where I am. Wait. Yeah, Tiff doesn't run out of the funniest shit ever. Yeah, no, legit. Like, oh no, yes. No, you're right. For the Cash App. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you. Or no, it was it Buy Me a Coffee? I thought, fuck. And there was someone else, and I wrote them down on I had to rewrite my list. I apologize. That's me. Love you to death, Val. Love you to death. You're the best. We'll get you. You'll be the first to call on the landline. Guaranteed. Guaranteed it. Guarantee it. A British call box, yes. I was in hyperthyroidism and went to the hospital. They did a radiation procedure, and the doctor killed my thyroid. Oh, shit, dude. Thyroid transplant? Can they do that? I don't know shit about thyroids. I know that they tested me for an issue with mine. And I was like, oh, no, I'm going to have to find out what that does. Luckily, I didn't. Whew. Fuck. Jill, what the fuck? That's wild and fucked up. That's fucked. I explained mine for you, Oblivious Benson. Yeah, I saw it up there. I got to go way far back, though. Let me see. I'm going back. It's worth it. High school teacher dated friend while student. They married. Yeah, there was one of those. Oh, dude, I had a old youth group leader hit me up years later and say some wild shit to me, and I immediately told his wife. I was like, fuck you, dude. You're fucking weird. Oh my God. And then I had a teacher try to hit on my best friend. And she's like, what the fuck? It's so weird. Yeah, you can call collect. You can call collect, or I'll call you. I still don't know if landlines, how they work. Like, I know how they worked back in the day. I don't know if it's changed. That would rule. That would rule. Okay, so there's this weird lane where people will go fall in love with someone and then they marry them and then they do their 23andMe and then the couple is father-daughter or daughter-father. How fucked up is that? How fucked up is that? Foster kid marrying the dad. There was also a situation where a foster family, the foster kid killed the wife for the husband and then pretended to be crazy, had bandages on her hands and was like, what did I do? That body cam footage is fucked. And it turns out she had a whole relationship. Whole ass relationship. He been placed with her for almost 4 years. Jesus, dude. It's grooming, isn't it? It should be grooming. They got arrested though, right? Or he did. He should get arrested. Someone we all know say a thing when someone was about to turn 18 and I was not liking it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. That sounds ridiculously over the top. Him killing her fucking thyroid, right? Or marrying a foster kid as soon as they turn 18. Yeah, it is. It's fucked up. But there is a whole lane. There's a whole lane where and there were episodes about it on some show. Maybe I'll find it and we'll show it. But yeah, it's fucking crazy to see people like fall in love with someone and then find out they're related, like either brother and sister or dad, and it is so fucking scary. And I hate that. C. Smith, you're the one I forgot. And I think Miss Parks. God damn it. I gotta go through the list. I gotta go back to the beginning of it. And Aunt Deb sent me a little list. And I made some I made something for you guys. And I'm gonna send it to you because I want you to see. Do you like Causey Cow? Also, thank you, C. Smith. Love ya. Eddie Vedder. How's he smell? Do you like Causey Cow? I may be saying it wrong. He's goth vampire. Just love him. It's so crazy to see an African American vampire. Oh, dude. There's a whole group of vampires here in Austin, and there's like African American vampires, Indian vampires, Asian vampire, every vampire you can imagine. All sexes, all genders, all races, vampires, like a big group. And this guy who runs it had his teeth filed. Remember I told you how people get their teeth filed? Like it's a whole fucking different kind of whoa personality wise. Holy shit. Homie has straight up vampire shit on his teeth. And they used to come into where I worked and they used to like buy stuff because I used to do makeup at a costume shop just briefly. And wow, dude, seeing them try to pick out the right fake blood and have like this couple have like a 40-minute argument over fake blood was very, very funny. And for that, I love vampires. I also like looking at old vampire personal ads. Jasmine Richardson was on there and had some fucked up ones. And we're going to talk probably about her later. And we might talk to her old babysitter, who is also involved in another true crime case that we're going to talk about. And I'd love to hear her thoughts. I dated my second cousin. Didn't know he was my cousin. I told you how I kissed my cousin in second grade, my second or third cousin, and didn't know I was a dancing present. He was a reindeer. Did that. Found out from my grandma. Don't kiss your cousin. What the fuck? That's my cousin? I was pissed. That relationship stopped suddenly. Sucks too. He was cute and had horses. Damn it. Cousin kissing, dude. You got to be careful. You got to talk to your family before you date people now. And that's what sucks because it's like, you do this? Okay, good. I had to be on TPN. It was terrible. So now I have to take my Synthroid every morning. It sucks. I hate having to take medication in general, and having to do it every single day is fucking terrible. Yes, Valerie. No, I saw you're on the list, girl. I might have to send you. I'm going to say, I sent you an email, by the way, and then you responded and it didn't have anything written in the center part. And I don't know if that was an accident or what. I'm not sure why it did that. But I was like, did she not get, I don't know if you didn't get my last one. I'll email you tonight. But I do have something I'm going to send you guys. Thank you. And by the way, if you sent me any like donations through Cash App, Buy Me a Coffee or anything, and I didn't respond on there, please let me know, because the last 3 weeks have been super busy. If I didn't say your name, I do have something that I'd like to send you guys. And it's a digital thing, but I think you'll like it. And Valerie, I'm starring your comment and putting it to the back start section so that I don't forget. And I know I have C. Smith on there because I have something for you folks. And I do appreciate it. And I think from the first like 2 months of the channel, all of that pretty much, all but like $20 or $30 went to the Wayback Machine. The 20 or 30 went to Snackies for the Hugin. If you put Snackies for the Hugin specifically, they went to the Hugin. They went to the Hugin. Walk, yep, really fucked up. Messed with that poor kid. In his mind, we took his soulmate away. Oh. You know what, though? If it's, sometimes it's for the best. Sometimes it's for the best. Your cousin has to take that stuff, too. How do you take it? Is it through a needle? Ooh. Yeah, Mary Jo Letourneau. Mary Kay Letourneau. That was her name. They stayed. Wait. That was one of your foster kids? Was Mary Kay Letourneau's? Are you fucking for real? Because yes, I know that. I remember that from when I was a kid, and I watched their interview where they get in a fight and he breaks up with her, I think, after they got married and had a kid. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh shit, I'm way behind. I gotta go down. Oh my God. Wait, I gotta go down. Barb, hair. Just found you absolutely love your channel. I'm originally from Victoria. Oh shit, Stone Cold Ranch, Broken Skull Ranch, girl. Barb hair. Victoria, so my gran used to work in the prison down in, is it Carn City, as a nurse? Man, I used to go down Victoria Way all the time. All the time. Your oldest prefers dabs? I just love seeing a mom say that. That makes me so happy. Ugh. Oh, Uncle Frank's a transplant nurse, by the way. So Uncle Frank has good medical advice. You have to take a Synthroid so early too. So if you're not a morning person, that's an added kick right in a dick. Does it make you feel like energized or no? Oof. Oof. No, but the case was just like that. Mary Kay was his teacher, not the same case. Okay. No, I thought that was the other guy. Oh, no. No. Yeah, they're grown. They divorced. And they divorced. She passed away? Oh, no, your people did. Okay. Because Mary Kay and that dude broke up on TV. Oh, no, she's dead now? She fucking died? Oh, I'm so behind. What'd she die of? I'm so behind. Fuck. She had cancer? Oh, God. You want to be invited to the party, but you're not going to go? Then I'll invite you, but you better fucking call in. You better fucking call in. That interview was so wild, right? Did you see it, Valerie? You know about that shit? Mary Kay and him get in a fight over words. Like, basically, she says something, and he's like, well, how do you know that's not how I feel, Or it was something, like, very fucked up, too. It was something having to do with, is it okay to bang out your student? Which it's not. It's molestation. And in that vein, they're both having existential meltdowns. They have an on-screen fight over the whole beginning of their relationship, basically. You can kind of see him figure out, oh my God, I was groomed. Like, before your eyes. It is so fucking nuts. I think they broke up, and I guess she died after that. Holy shit. And they already had kids, dude. Potato, potato, potato. Hello, Miss Pox. Ooh, we just mentioned you. I was saying thank yous to everybody who donated via different means beyond YouTube, and everyone who did to YouTube in the past few months. That's cool. I want to figure out something to do to incorporate that back into the channel. And since Dave's boyfriend already got us a camera, I was thinking of doing a landline so you guys can call your dad anytime you want. Oh my God, how sick would that be? How much is Dad's boyfriend gonna hate that? Miss Parks love you to death. Like, you could tell he was slowly realizing how fucked up it was. Yeah, exactly, right? You could see it in his face. He was like, oh fuck, I got groomed. Like, on TV, dude. They named they named their new pet beta fish after Uncle Frank. We fucking did it. You guys did it. You guys did it. She had cancer. That is so sad. So basically, he broke up with her while she had cancer on TV, but also realized he'd been groomed. Holy shit. Parksy! Uncle Frank says, Parksy. Cancer. Cancer. Mary Kay. As I live and breathe. Yeah, that is so wild. Oh, no. So did fucking Patsy Ramsey, dude. Breast? Okay, not Patsy Ramsey. Colon. Okay. Guys, was it her tits, ass, vag? What was it? Come on, guys. It was colon? Okay. God damn. So that was right after that interview. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I can't believe that. Let's just say if I sleep in, I'm so fatigued and cannot stop yawning. But as soon as I take my Synthroid, it kicks in. I feel 1,000% better and awake and less exhausted. You know, I have a lot of friends with thyroid problems. I don't know exactly what's going on with them. I also don't know if it directly affects female comics or what, but it seems to be a lot of them who are going through thyroid issues. And a couple of males, and one of the male comics that I know who had it, he had issues with his memory. Very bad to the point where he kind of had to start over because he couldn't remember old jokes. And I don't know like how the thyroid affects that, but I just remember thinking like, wow, this is horrible. Like it looks like it can literally wreck your body if you're not careful. And it's really hard, I guess, to spot unless you go to the right doctor. I don't know. But when they got on their medication, you see a huge difference in how like energy levels, and I would say mood overall. Very fascinating stuff. You brought me so much joy today, Uncle Frank says to Miss Parks. Of course, dude. Any of you kids could walk in the room and you'd light it up. That's why they say that shit so much on Dateline. If you had a thyroid issue and don't take your Synthroid on time or forget to take it, you can go into a coma. Oh my God, please take it all the time. Not all the time. Please take it when you need it. Bree, do you need us to check up on you? How long have you been don't share that personal information with me. But if you haven't been taking it long and you're still trying to get used to it and you need someone to call and check to make sure that you've taken it, contact me and we'll get you if it has to be me or anybody else, we'll get you somebody to accountability buddy for your thyroid meds. We'll do it. We'll take on that. Yeah, most, right? Isn't it like fucking a huge percentage? I've heard that too. I didn't. I will go today. Oh my God. I did get an alert and it said it was like immediate. It said like immediately contact us. I think there's like 7 or 10 boxes. And I think that they get mad at you and force you to upgrade your PO box. Whoopsie. I didn't know. I didn't have any 2 days ago. And now I got a bunch and they're mad. I'm going to go get them. I'll go get them tomorrow. I'm so sorry, you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, you can. Do you want to make me an answer machine message when I get my landline? We checked out on TV, but he did care for her before she passed, although they were divorced. The girls are beautiful. Does not at all make what she did okay. And I wonder another 5 oh my God, 10 kids. She must have worked out a lot. She looked great. She's a horrible person, but can't lie. She looked great for her age. You, me, and Aunt Deb will have to talk about our Catholic school teacher-student scandal. Oh, I have a teacher-student scandal too. Multiple. in Catholic school, like multiple scandals at the schools I went to. Jill, love. Maybe metastatic. I'm still coughing. Why? Why are you coughing? Stop coughing. Are you sick? Oh no. Love you, girl, Miss Parks. Miss Parks. Yeah, Mary Kay died. Ass. Oh, you were responding to what kind of cancer? Okay. Cinnamon. I don't know what that means, but I love that. Mine puts me to sleep. He kept looking after her until she died, though. Oh my God. Heartbreaking. What a wild story those two have. Oh my fucking God. Oh, I'm already. Oh, I'm so far down. You can disconnect the landline at certain times too. Oh, like as an idea, like I could disconnect it. I could have it go straight to voicemail. Okay. All right. I have to skip all the way down. I'm so fucking lost. Oh shit. We can take shifts with accountability. Okay. Accountability shifts. We will all call Gothic Brie and we will make sure she's okay. Thyroid problems is horrible for women who are pregnant. It's messing with my daughter who is 6 months. Oh no. And you can't take thyroid meds while you're pregnant? You know what's interesting? I have a family member who had to go off a lot of psych meds when she was pregnant. The most fantastic she's ever been as far as how she treated people. She was pretty fucking bad before she got pregnant. Something about the pregnancy hormones makes her genuinely happy, super normal, and not a C unit. And now I just want her to be knocked up all the time, but she can't. Fuck. But yeah, she had some issues with that too. I believe that she went off of a lot of medication. I wonder if you can, I don't know, nurses in the chat, can you take thyroid medicine when you're pregnant or what? Whew, I'm sorry to hear about that, Barb. Yeah, where the fuck is Hudson? Welfare check on Hudson. Hudson might need a break from the internet. I don't know what's going. I hope he's doing good. I don't know. He might just be like fucking doing real life shit, you know? I need to get blood work done. They can't ever find a vein. Oh my God, 20 years sober, they're still fucked. Dude, they can never find my veins ever. I get bruised so much. And I never even did needle drugs and they can't find my fucking shit. Find it. Had issues with mine too. It was bad. It totally fucked me up. Oh my gosh. What happened to us that made us all fucking thyroid sick? You're responsible for one small box? Miss Box. I still am very grateful. I'm very grateful. 3 hours. Melissa, go to bed. You need some sleep. Me of all people. Go to bed. Go get some sleep. I could burn some ears with my middle school teacher stories starring that. Please burn them. You have a hydrogenous thyroid. What does that mean? I have a hydroponic thyroid. Just kidding. I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. She cured it herself. Oh shit. She cut it off. I don't know what a thyroid is. I don't know where it is, honestly. I've just heard people complain about it and have problems with it, but I don't know what it does. I think it controls something that makes you have energy and process things. Diddly doos. What's wrong with my face? Oh no. I need to quit getting behind because I have no idea what we're talking about at this point. Oh shit. Where are we? Getting older is awesome. Is that because of my face? Is my face turning older? No. If they would let me do it, I could find a vein. How funny is that? My granny told me a story about that once. How one time she goes, I had a doper in there and I couldn't find a vein. And he said, let me do it. He tied himself off into this shit. I was like, oh my God. Our brains are poisoned with crap food. Well, you don't put it in your brain. You put it in your mouth, dummy. I'm just kidding, Bernie. It is hormones, right? Is it hormones in the food? In the EU, or I guess whatever, UK and Australia, you guys limit the amount of corn and substances that can go in your, like red dye is illegal everywhere, but here, fucking eat up. And apparently that shit causes all kinds of fucking problems. Out by Auntie Deb. Love you lock your doors, potato. Auntie Deb locks his doors? My grandmother had lupus, and my cousin had to have the thyroid removed. Is thyroid related to lupus? Oh, I did not pay attention to that class, and even if I did, my coach teacher was too busy diddling a kid to give a fuck about if we knew where the hypogloides or the fucking hot dog hands are or whatever it was in the body. This where your throat is. I don't know. Shit, I just learned about penises a few weeks ago because of Mia. I didn't know balls had that much stuff in them or where the thing's attached. I didn't know. I didn't even know. Like literally there was a line, a string or whatever, a vein. I don't know what it was. There was a thing that literally went from the dick to the brain, and then that's the thing that fucks everyone up. That's the thing that makes men crazy. That one, whatever that was, that vein. It went from the dick to the asshole to the fingertips all the way up to the brain, and I went, this is what we need to remove. Hormones. Shock and hormones. Yeah, I don't care about what's inside of it. You know what I mean? I don't need to know what's connected to the sink. I just want the water to come out. You feel me? Do you understand what I'm saying? That would be freaking awesome. To cut the vein? Immune disease, lupus is okay, so it is all somehow connected. Excellent. Why lock my doors? Because she's fucking coming for you. Tracy's coming. She came all the way from New Zealand to break into your house. You better leave them unlocked. I think she's talking about Gay Jeff sneaking in, putting a node in your brain. Bah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Bah-ha-ha-ha-ha, Bobby. Says Miss Shorty. Ha-ha-ha, says Ernie Birdie. Shirley is loving life. Dad, did you watch the 2020 episode on Karen? My thoughts are, did they... Honestly, I texted Aunt Deb. She could tell you this. I think I texted her or I voice messaged her that they made this before. They made this before John was killed. That's my conspiracy, is this was made beforehand. They were planning this. They were planning all of this for a good 2020. All of this was, this whole situation is so they could have a good 2020. But in all seriousness, it looked like that was old footage. Was that new? Does anyone in here know Karen? Can anyone in here confirm? Was that a recent interview? Because it looked like they took old shit and concocted something new. If it was still her, goddamn, that woman doesn't age. Like, she doesn't age. She looks the same. She looks fantastic. Love her. Love her to death. Love her to death. This is a great comment. Gay Jeff is after your pussy, Deb. Thoughts? He's taking JoJo. Gay Jeff is sneaking in to take JoJo and rename JoJo Jeff. Thank you very much. They're very fucked. I'm missing one. You know that? That's from when your date got his ace kicked. Autoimmune. It's when cars attack your body. You have to be careful. I have lupus, asthma, and ulcerative colitis. Quit bragging, Tombstones. Quit bragging. I'm sorry. I just finished watching Miss Shorty Standout. Haha, it made me late for OB. Well, go to the Standout then. I want you guys to see all your friends, all your family. Gay Jeff is cray. He is cray. He'll sneak in there. He'll take your notes. He'll take your cat. Auntie's locking doors, Uncle Frank, because Tracy's coming. Tracy's coming and she's bringing Gay Jeff in the nodes. You understand? I know Kelly, her cousin, and most of Karen's friends. It was recent. God damn, she doesn't age. It was a lot of the same though. It's not bad. It's just like it was all right. I do think. Let me just say this. I don't think there was anything that they could have asked her publicly that would have been in her best interest at all. At all. Especially with a possible upcoming trial. So I had my stomach in a knot, my asshole clenched like a fucking fist. And I was very like, ugh, because all I can think is, this isn't in your best interest. This isn't in your best interest. There's nothing that can be said here that will be in your best interest, because I so worry now that January could happen, the trial, or it is, I guess. I don't want her to say shit to anybody. I want her to be safe. I don't want her to mistakenly say anything that can be entered to a court record at all. So I was really panicking. And when it ended up being like kind of a nothing but like stuff we already knew, a little boring, I was like, thank Christ, good. So while it wasn't like jaw dropping, you know, and it wasn't like, oh my God, I learned so much new stuff, I loved it because it wasn't incriminating. Does that make sense? As long as it doesn't fuck her over, we did it, guys. We did it. So, like, yes, I liked it because I like that it's putting the word out. I thought it was a good job because it didn't incriminate. Was it full of juicy shit? Was it eye-opening? Was there anything I didn't already know? No. But that's kind of a good thing for people who are just now hearing about the case, so that when it comes back, they're informed, but they're not misinformed. There's no propaganda being spread, and it was safe for her. It wasn't an interview that's going to get her in trouble. It was was it necessary? I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, she shouldn't, and she can't. So like there's only so much that could be said, you know? Yeah, she is very intelligent. She knows what she can and cannot say, absolutely. But here's the thing. She done been intelligent. She's been intelligent since day one. And they have found a way to take her words and change them. You feel me? Like in court. So in my eyes, it doesn't matter if what she's speaking is the truth or intelligent or the right thing to say. They're going to fucking... How they present it is not really up to her, speaking about the prosecution. So that's why I felt anxiety. What can they twist here? You know what I mean? Pick me 20 years later, girl. Oh, shit. Hello, Dawn Marie. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Just coming in to say hi. Do a little. Love it. Love it. Love it. I mean, of course she's obsessed. They're trying to put her in fucking prison, dude. I'd be pretty obsessed with anybody who could potentially be the reason I'm in jail. You know what I mean? Like, for real. If there is ever somebody whose murder gets me thrown in jail, I'm going to be obsessed as fuck. I'm going to be like, yo, what? I'm sure a lawyer was right off camera. I fucking hope so, dude. I fucking hope so. Here. Oh, I don't. How did you watch it? I couldn't find it. Yes, Ojo Stalker. Here's the thing. He was pretty hot. I mean, I'm actually not mad at it. I'm not mad at it if she's a 20-year later pick-me girl, because remember the Instagram guy hunting down Aunt Deb after all those years? It's what you do. It's what you do when you ain't got food on the front of the stove. You go check out the back burner. You feel me? I'm not mad at it. If we haven't done it, then fucking lucky you, dude. You ever go back through your old Rolodex? You ever want to walk back through the home you grew up in? Some people do. Made a necklace of his badge number. That's a bit fucking much. It's fucking wild. It's not needles. I just feel like I'm being mouth raped and I lose it. Not needles. What do you mean mouth? Like, what do you mean mouth raped? What do you talk about eating something? Something that hurts your mouth? I feel that way when I eat the chips from Chipotle. There's something on that salt that fucks me up. His stalker lady. Woo. Woo. I thought it was horrible. They didn't bring up anything the state did. It was not balanced at all. Typical, though. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you do as a journalist, to be fair, if you do a power piece against or for one side or the other, then the other side can use it in the future. I don't think it was bad. I think it was just fine. You know, it is what it is. It was telling a story. I mean, I think almost all news is biased now, so fucking that's normal to me. But I'm just glad they didn't say. I'm glad there wasn't any new info because I don't want anybody to get fucked in January for something that could be taken out of context, and I do worry about that. I really do. Went to the hospital, have my your gallbladder, and they somehow knocked out 4 of your front teeth. What the fuck? The anesthesiologist? Barb. You're in Victoria? You didn't go to Connolly in Floresville, did you? That hospital's fucked. What hospital did they? Don't tell us. Don't tell us. But Jesus, I hope you sue them. Dad, you can be Obi-Wan and I'll be Jabba the Hutt in January. Watch. Oh my God. I want to be Jabba the Hutt though. I just want to sit and eat chips. Love your faces. I love all your faces. Stalker 100? Damn, dude. Your chest hurt watching that last night. I know it's just, oh, it's so much mispark. It's so hard to not be like, ooh, when you see something that you're just like, this is a bad idea. Don't put this on TV again. Just wait, just wait, just wait. It really like, woo, woo. I know. What the fuck, Barb? That I'm, oh, it's a lot. Getting your teeth knocked. That anesthesia, they make so much money, anesthesiologists. Talk about Tara being obsessed. Well, I mean, anyone who any girl that once fucked a dude and then shows up at his trial and then starts making necklaces out of badges and being upset, like, unless your relationship was in the past 2 or 3 years, like, you're fucking weird. Like, that's fucking weird. Unless you were married once, you know, or you're like, maybe you're co-parenting. Shit like where, like, if some dude that I banged 8 years ago at a Chili's when I worked, not banged him at the Chili's, but if like there's a dude I banged from where I worked, service industry, radio, whatever, when I worked at the mall, if he shows up at my funeral talking about, oh, she was the love of my life and I just want justice. Nah, fuck that. Get him the fuck out of there, you guys. Tell them to kick him out. He doesn't belong there. He doesn't belong there. Not Karen is weird stalking. Yeah, no, I'm talking about. Oh, you're saying that you. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. John Stalker is the one that you don't like. I haven't watched it yet. I was live last night for 2.5 hours when it was live to air. I'm going to watch the watch party on Nurse Kim's channel. Love her. I'm one of her mods. So Nurse Kim. Shit. I like anybody with nurse is like that's the name of that. Like, I'm Nurse Doug. Like, fuck yes, dude. I trust you because your name says nurse. If you're a doctor, I have questions. Doctor on call, where are you? You think? Was it only 18 minutes? Yeah, what I saw was not that long. You live in Oklahoma now? Oh, fuck. Definitely sue. They did something wrong. You're new here, Barb, but we watched I think you are. You said earlier, right? We watched a thing from, was it just Long Island News a while back where a guy got a towel left in him, a Grant Smith Ellis in his stomach. Like, yeah, sue the fuck out of them, dude. Hit up Melanie Little. Oh, shit, you're in Oklahoma. We can find you a lawyer. Let's find you a lawyer and sue the fuck out of them. A guy had a towel left in him by the surgeon. That's a major big fucking deal. She got an ojo tattoo. Oh no. Oh no. But they said pink people were so funny. I'm sorry, just the idea that like the pink people were attacking O'Keefe's, but clipped it after Paul cussed out the people. Yeah, that's where it gets icky for me. I don't like it when people attack a victim's family. They're allowed to feel however they want. They're allowed to believe whoever they want. It's their fucking relative. They grew up. That's his brother. That's their son. Like, I don't care what they think. They're allowed to think it. And I get so irritated when people call them names. It's like, you don't get to attack the family. You don't even fucking know this person. Like, you don't know any of these people. They do. It's actually someone they love. They might fucking love Jen McCabe. They are allowed to. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. You can make fun of them all day. You can be mad. You can disagree. You can be right and they can be wrong about the cause of death or who did it. They're allowed to feel however they want. They're allowed to support who they want. this has got to be a weird experience for them. If they want to believe the bullshit from the prosecution, let them. Let them. It hurts nobody but potentially Karen, who you also don't know. Unless you do, but I don't know very many people who do. So, like, just let them feel how they want to feel. You know what I mean? I feel like people are attacking the fuck out of Paul. He's clearly going to feel how he wants to feel. Listen, everybody in this situation is drunk. Everyone. Literally fucking everyone. Except maybe Karen's mom and dad. And maybe Paul's mom and dad. Or fucking John O'Keefe's. Same. They're the same parents. But you know what I mean? Like, other than them, everybody involved is drunk. They're going to act drunk. The ones who are alive now will continue to get drunk and say stupid things. That's fine. Just let them. It's fine. We don't have to attack people because how they feel about someone that is related to them that we don't fucking know. That's a little bit crazy, I think. I think it's a little bit crazy when people get fucking pissed at Paul. And it's like, dude, it's his fucking brother, not yours. Let him feel how he wants. Let him feel how he wants. You know what I mean? However, this whole idea that people who are wearing a color of clothing are attacking people, like, where? Wouldn't that go to court? Wouldn't we see, like, the only times I've seen attacks in this situation beyond it that end up in court happen between Turtle Boy and the Krusty Panties chick. Everything else, like, I've never seen Rita beat the shit out of someone. And if I did, I would laugh because Rita's hilarious. I've also never seen someone in the blue shirts physically attack anyone in the pink. Who gives a fuck? Everybody looks like they're at a fun baby shower. That's all I know. And it's in the street, and that's very Boston of you. It's very Boston of you guys. It really is. But I don't really think that, I mean, frankly, none of this is our business. So if we're going to try to make it our business or be supportive, like, stirring up shit isn't the way. I see a lot of people, like, just, like, almost stirring up shit, trying to stir up shit. It's just so much. Let's wait for the trial. And let's hope that the prosecution continues to do the type of job they're doing. Because me personally, I don't think Karen did anything. I don't think she killed him at all. So, if their whole case lies in what they've already shown us, which it seems that it has, okay, let's see what happens in round 2. You feel me? It's a very Andre Hulk situation here. It's a very Andre the Giant Hulk situation. It doesn't matter who gets pinned. You're both fighting for the same title, and whoever wins and loses doesn't matter because there's still got to be a loser, and it's going to be kind of sad for the family, for other people. It just depends, It's just a lot, And that's the other thing is, sorry, I got way fucking behind. I did not see all the chats. Whoops. But when I see an interview with somebody who is in any criminal case and there is an appeal on the line, I get fucking nervous. I get real nervous because I don't want her to fuck up, and I don't want her words. I know she didn't do it. Like, in my brain of brains, I 100% think she's innocent. I don't think she did it. I don't want them to. It's not about me worrying about you kids drunk driving. It's the other crazy drivers on the road, right? Kind of like that. I just don't want her words to be taken out of context because that's all they can do. They've got nothing. They've got nothing on her. I just think, I think that's another thing is, like, pink shirts take pride in not playing attack games. The blue shirts are very much screamers and they're like, no one's getting physically hurt, right? So scream away, Scream away. I say stand on opposite sides of the street. Have one cop from out of county in the middle with a whistle. Let them each go at it one on one. I want to see Rita fight someone. I want to see people beat the shit out of each other physically in hand-to-hand combat. That's where I'm at in this. The fact that they're not good, legally speaking, good. Do we want more people in jail or hurt because of this? No, we don't. They're behaving good. If it were up to me, we'd put them in a cage. We'd suspend them in a cage and we'd make them fight. It's on 2020. Yeah, I guess so too. It's like it sucks, but like, we're not going to convince all these fucking people who fucking knew they're his parents, they're his brother. Like, we're not going to convince all of them to believe some shit if they don't believe it by now. Fuck. So instead of being mad at them for it or screaming at them for it or them scream, they're all screaming at the pink people too. All the blue people. It is. That is the best way I've seen it described. The Twilight Zone. Dude, Turtle Boy versus Jill, aren't they friends? Oh, Daniel? Oh, yeah. Dude, yes, dude. Turtle Boy versus Jill, celebrity death match, bring it back, dude. For trials? End of story, exactly. There's no need to fight about it. If we're confident in what we feel, there's no need to fight about it. There's no need to stress about it. It is what it is, right? But if people want to fight, they're going to find a reason. Let's give them a reason. OBW street fight. Jill versus Turtle Boy. Rita versus the world. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it, dude. I'm into it. You big fucking bird. I'll fight Jill Daniels. Come at me, bitch. You're my hero. Come at me. See, this is also hard for your dad because I love the spunk behind Jill. I love the unhinged spider monkey behavior. I love that this is a bitch who will get kicked out of a Ruby Tuesdays. And it's a Sunday. It's the Sabbath. She doesn't give a fuck. Now, I don't believe in anything that she thinks is true. However, she's a heel, dude. She's a heel. That's what she's meant to do. That's her job. Shut the fuck up. Really? Oh, this is why I smoke. Hold on. I'm upset. Really? Poor Jill. We need to help her. We need to help her by getting her into the street with me so that I can teach her how to fight. I want to fucking fight Jill, but not like in a negative way, like in an Irish way. I want to fight, and then I want to shake hands with her, go into a bar. She can have a beer. I'll have a soda, and then she gets kicked out. That's what I want. That's what I want. Cannot believe that. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't understand how anyone can think she's guilty when all the evidence shows there's no way. Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's like, shh, we all just got to be quiet. I don't want to get her in trouble. Let's just be quiet. Let's just watch. Let's watch the fire burn. You know what I mean? There's no one inside the house anymore, so we could just watch it burn together. That's what the prosecutor, like Lally is a fire starter. He's a fire starter. Like fucking straight up. He is trying to light a barn on fire with 2 sticks and some water. He's not doing a good job. Just watch. Just watch. Watch the dingo try to mate. You know what I mean? We just don't want to give them any more fuel. Nothing. No intimidating witness it. None of it. I think here's what I think pink shirts should do. I think they should do a sit-in where they all just sit down and say nothing in their pink shirts. Let the blue shirts look stupid and loud. Fuck it. She did go after Troll Boy, took his phone and delivered. Yeah, that's why we have Big Fucking Bird in the group. You know what I mean? Fucking big fucking. And that wasn't the delivery guy, right? That was Jill smacked the phone out of his hands. Jill smacked the phone out of his hands. You know? Yeah, Peggy's been through heck, losing 2 kids. I mean, 2 kids and a son-in-law. Multiple kids got to worry about their future. Got to see her grandbabies in Paul's hands, and he's got a wife and 2 kids that he's got to also deal with. And I think there's a situation there that makes it difficult. You know, like Jesus. It's like, yeah, blame her, then she can stop there and not go through more trauma. Who did that? Yeah, it's a tough situation, you know, and it's how they all like. They have their own dynamics. We don't know what all of those dynamics are. We know some, you know. But I'm against, I don't care if they're wrong or not. The family can feel how they want. They could be harassing Karen and going to her house and banging on the door, and I would go, that's inappropriate and they shouldn't do that. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and go, don't feel like she's guilty. That's up to them, dude. Yeah, he is the wrong one, but yeah. Didn't he kill someone or no? No, that was Albert, right? One of the Alberts. Also, too many people drunk drive. That's what I'm saying. They're all drunk. They're all drunk. They're all doing bad things. Barb, he's a turtle boy. He's a guy who will one day be a turtle man. That's the best way I can explain him. He's a journalist and he's involved in all this shit. They called him a witness intimidator. He was journalisming. He interviewed Karen Reed. They tried to say that he's interfering with the case. The case hadn't even happened yet. It hadn't even come to court yet. They charged him with intimidation because he went to a guy's house and asked a question. Then after the trial was over, multiple reporters did the same thing and they didn't get in trouble, but he's local and he's been reporting on all sorts of shit since the beginning, but they try to act like he is a guy trying to take down the cops and he's actually kind of pro-cop, which is weird. So it's all just a big mess involving this guy who has nothing to do with it. And he kind of got drug into it. I mean, yes, he was reporting on it, but that's what journalists do. He got drug into it, I think, when he got arrested for harassing witnesses, but he wasn't. He was just, I mean, he was being totally annoying at going to the games of the kids and fucking screaming shit at the parents. Yeah, that's annoying. That's not cool, but it's not illegal. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Both of them did. Dad, who? I'm already far behind. The delivery guy and Jill? God damn it. Yep. Well, then is it a three-way fight now? Now we got to do a three-way? She refused to get the phone. I mean, we watched it here a million times. Yeah, he's a YouTuber. He broke the story pretty much. And then there was a lady from the Boston Globe, Gretchen, and she was all up on the story. And then they have drama. And then there's a guy who looks like Steve Brule, but he's like he's definitely mentally unwell. You can tell there's a lot wrong with him because he has dating profiles that open up with "I'm disabled," and it's like, don't what? Like that's how you okay? And he's not. Like he doesn't look. I mean, he is, but not in the way that he presents online. And he's also like super into intimidation and doxing. To be honest, if I had to go through it and look, if we're talking bullying, like straight up causing problems in the case, yes, the blue shirts are the bullies. They have straight up doxed people. Like I'm talking, put their home. They fucking did it to Melanie. They're fucking dickheads. They're huge dickheads. If we're talking in the streets, physical intimidation, I have yet to see any of that. If I did, I would put on a ref uniform and fly there right now. Not a journalist. Okay, not a journalist. To be fair, though, you can be a journalist and be just an obnoxious person screaming. That's a thing. It is a thing. Remember Bill O'Reilly? LOL, doctor on call. He's a doctor like me. Yeah, that shit about, I could be a doctor because they said, like, Jill Biden went to school. She became a doctor. She is a doctor. That part's really stupid. Like, that's really stupid. It's like, dude, you're attacking a lady who, like, really never did anything bad. Like, holy shit. I don't get that. That's the part where I'm like, that's dumb. Like, we've heard it a million times. Okay, we get it. We get it. The elderly man that Paul hit is suing Frango. He should. Stealing the kids, 300. But do we know? Do we know that happened? Because here's the thing. Everything I've heard on that has been a rumor. I have yet to see any proof that it was stolen. Does he have it? Sure. Do we know that is what was used for specific things? If you use it to buy the house or buy a house, is it to house the kids? Did that money go into a trust fund? And then perhaps there is insurance money from something else that Paul was able to use for something else? We don't know. I refuse to condemn someone without evidence of that. You know? Yeah, her heart and soul can't. She isn't in control of it. Body's in protective mode. Now that Karen dropped him off and he died, no strength to ever revisit it. Very sad. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes people just shut down when they're going through trauma and they will go into denial. And then sometimes people are just fucking huge dicks. I have yet to see a single time when Peggy screamed at anyone or attacked anyone. You know what I mean? She's just trying to get through her days, and she has seen so much death. She can, if she wants to believe in the moon and astrology and become a psychic, girl, more power to you. Get that bag, Peggy. Get that bag. I have a quickie video of Brandy Turgewell calling Turtle Boy an asshole, but it's the cutest, most wholesome thing I've ever seen. She's very sweet. I like how soft spoken she is. He's broke a lot of cases, including 2 scandals in the mass police. It's even on the state police wiki. He is a journalist and has been for a long time. Well, there you go. There you go. And there are journalists who would say, is he in the Society of Professional Journalists? And then there are other people who are podcasters who are not journalists and have never been journalists who call themselves journalists, but they don't cite sources. Because if you are a journalist, you need to cite your sources. I did go to his website. He cites all his sources. He's very thorough. So if anything, I would say, I mean, I really think like if he could keep his emotions out of it, he could probably win a Pulitzer for the type of shit he does. But he talks too much shit, and I feel that. I bet I could be fucking big shit. I could probably have like 1 million YouTube followers if I could fucking watch my mouth and stay on point, but I can't. And I'm fine with that. I think he can't, and he's fine with that. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, it's wild. Canton needs wild because Canton is wild. Canton is wild. It absolutely is. Let's keep going. Here's what we got to do. Me had a literal functional breakdown, was a zombie. Yeah, people go, dude, I've seen people go silent after trauma, and that's probably the weirdest, where it's just sitting and staring. And that is when you know, like, this person's broken. They're going fucking through it. That's how Peggy looked in court, and his dad. And because of that, I will never talk shit about them. I don't care how they feel, as long as they are okay and on the way to mending. I don't think they can mend till this is all over. I also have yet to see Peggy or the dad ever announce that they think Karen did it or they think John did it, ever. I've never seen them say that. So I don't, like, for all we know, everything in the news could be bullshit. You know, yeah, they've gone on rides or Jen's been at their house. We don't know if she's just annoying them and they're uncomfortable and they're like, let's just wait for her to leave because she killed her son. Like, we don't know. She could just be numb sitting there while Jen fucking yaks with her tooth fucking moving. We don't know. But doesn't he have 2 kids with his wife, Aaron? Did it change? Peggy moved into John's to have the kids stay there so they could stay in school there. His dad was there, but he has been MIA. He doesn't blame Karen. Okay. Well, then that's what's going on. I thought Paul had 2 kids, right? Or a kid of his own. His wife did? No, I'm talking about Paul has kids with Aaron, right? Or no? I mean, if he doesn't, then fucking there you go. Or there might have been like, there was something going on there. John's dad loves Karen. Okay, fine. I mean, even though, but do we know that? Is that what Turtle Boy said? Is that what Gretchen said? Is that what everybody, is that what Paul said? I would, the day Peggy says it, okay, then that's how Peggy feels. But I'm never, ever going to rely on anybody else to tell me how a person feels. Okay? That's just how I am. People can believe what they want. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Paul has his own kids, right? So I'm saying, like, Paul has his own kids. Maybe that's why he couldn't take care of John's kids. Maybe he's the only one who had the bank set up to accept the GoFundMe money and then transferred it to Peggy. Maybe he was taking the tax write-off so that Peggy didn't have to. None of this is our business. You know what I mean? Also, like, when we're talking about true crime cases, okay, if it's the Turpins, that's our business, right? Because the Turpins got a GoFundMe and never received it. And it was through a lawyer who was a conservator who stole it. That's bad. That's very bad. This is the family of the victim. We have yet to see any proof. We have only heard media spin multiple stories. Until they say where the money went or show us receipts, until Peggy says, I believe this, it doesn't, sorry, I just don't, I'm not going to accept it as fact. That's kind of how I operate with a lot of this shit, you know? Even when people piss me off, show me some receipts, show me some facts. I see them, I'm done. That's it. I'm not married to anything in this except Jen's tooth. Speaking of Jen's tooth, where the fuck is Laura? Laura, are you listening? Okay. Yeah, let's keep. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Oh, shit. Okay. I've seen all sorts of different things. I mean, there's times when Turtle Boy pisses me the fuck off, and there's times when I'm like, fucking get him. It just depends on what side of Turtle Boy we're seeing. I mean, I was just introduced to the dude recently. I was trying to figure out, is he a Bill O'Reilly? Is he an Art Bell? Is he a Stern? Is he above the Love Sponge? Fuck. Regardless. John was excited for her daughter to go to that school. He's celebrating that at the bar. Fucking Jen talked Peggy into not doing that school and putting her back in public. She sucks. How do we know that, though? How do we know that? You know what I mean? Like, how do we know that? There are a lot of things in this case that I've noticed come from people that, like, people go, this is what happened. And then you find out, no, that's what this person says happened. That's what this person says happened. I have yet to see any proof of that either. So I don't know. I don't know. There you go. There you go. I do if it's certain things though. Like if it's like locks for love, I want the locks to go there. You know what I mean? If it's for a long time people were complaining about the Red Cross and I did a lot of research into it and they actually are helping a lot. But I don't know why it bothered me. I think it was because I had some friends in a house fire and I was a little concerned that people were trying to like take advantage of them from the Red Cross. I'll just say that. And then it ended up, I was wrong. Thank Christ, because they did help. They helped a lot. So I get when it's a charity that like is for something like super like on a large scale and they could be fucking over mass amounts of people or straight up like giving it to like a high up CEO or some shit, that's when I get pissed. But if it's like a GoFundMe for a specific family and someone from the family gets the funds and then other people spread rumors about where those funds go, that doesn't bother me. If I find out through receipts that one of the parents in the family shows and says, our grandson stole this and went to Vegas and here's the proof, then I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? But that's just how I am. Yeah. Right. Then I became a volunteer for the disaster team. Boy, was I wrong. Exactly. They ended up being pretty fucking great. Yeah, I wanted to wire fraud, but I mean, here's the thing. There's people who fake cancer to get GoFundMes. Those piss me off, right? They end up getting found out. When people make up shit or they make fake GoFundMes, that pisses me off. Absolutely. But if I send like a super chat to Adam, I know it's going to Adam, right? If I donate to an organization that says they're going to save the whales and I find out that 99% of it went to a CEO's pocket, I'm pissed off. It really depends. It really depends. Birds with Teeth is a whole Reddit and it is really good. It is really good. Barb had a great question. Where's Barb's question? Where's Barb's question? What do I think about the Sebastian case? Fuck. I think that it's one of the most highly exploited cases of the year. Next to some of the ones that we've seen recently, like like Madeline Soto's, like just a lot that it's just exploited, overexploited. It's disturbing. It's really sad. It's also weird. You know, it's weird that the pictures of him, he looks so young. He even the one on the, have you guys seen the one on the FBI page? This is probably a good moment to show you. Let's show you that. Then we're going to move on. But let me show you something. check this out. Let me pull up the FBI's page real quick. Here we go. Let's go. It's a vocabulary one. Kidnapping and missing persons. Okay, let's go. And I'll open the whole page. I'm gonna go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Sorry, I got lost. Sorry, people. Sorry. Yeah, Madeline Soto. Like, there's a bunch of people who are like pretending that they were in sex trafficking. Like that made a whole video about it. The David Solomon guy. There's a bunch of people who are exploiting her case, claiming that Stephen Stearns trafficked them when he didn't. It wasn't even the same state, and the people are older, which is weird. Also, there's a shitload of YouTubers that are like spirit boxing Savannah Soto's. They did that. Like, dude, I'm a fucking psychic. That shit. The fucking TikTok psychics piss me off more than anything. God, I hate them. And yeah, there's a fuckload. A fuckload. Okay. Yeah, there is no one. And I had basically heard something from a friend who was like, you should check this out. This is kind of crazy. And it was like a fringe website. And I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. It was all about the Red Cross. What are they doing? And it ended up being a guy who was trying to scam people and get the Red Cross to send him money for some shit that he caused, like an insurance thing. And I was like, this is one situation. And then when I looked into it myself after the fire, or during the fire, I guess, I had some friends who were very concerned about like how the Red Cross was handling it and some of the things that they were doing on site. And then it ended up not being them. It ended up being other volunteers, and the Red Cross people were totally awesome. Yeah, it is wild as fuck. It is wild as fuck. But yeah, do we need to add fuel to the Soto fire? Yeah. Like, there was a lot of people who were like totally fucking, I mean, shit to this day. Like, people are fucking exploiting the shit out of that case, like acting like they were part of it, like they were being harmed, but they're like adult men. It's fucking stupid because they weren't even there. It's literally conspiracy theorists that have mental problems and like say they're 200 years old and rename themselves. It's fucking weird, dude. But yeah, a lot of exploitation in the Sebastian case. Definitely. And hold on, Karen helped her with schoolwork. Oh, dude, you don't need to convince me. I 100%. I was watching the trial. Yes. I remember when they tried to make her out to be a bad person, and remember that Lollipop, when they tried to make her out to be a bad person because she paid a bill for a whole table because she apologized when she made a human error. She sounds great. She sounds like she's really good at de-escalating, and she did something nice for everyone. Like that fucking slapped them right in the face, right? Very interesting. How can people exploit the exploiters? Oh, if I knew, I don't know. I think by showing them, maybe, you know. Okay, let's take a look at this. I want to show you guys this because this is about the Sebastian Rogers thing. This is what kind of bugs me about that. Check this out. So this, I'm going to make it full screen. Remember we went to the FBI's most wanted page? Does that look like a 15-year-old boy to you? Does it? I mean, really, I'm just one in the chat if this kid looks 15 in this picture. No, it doesn't, right? It doesn't. One's in the chat. This kid, right? The second one, it should have an underline on it now. I don't know why it won't show my fucking... Anyway, does he look like a 15-year-old? You could put no, or you could put a 1. He looks 10. I think he is like 12 in that picture, maybe. Doesn't he look so much like Kieran Horman in this? Negative 5,000. You think he looks 15? Military Ma? I don't know. I don't think he looks 15 at all. He looks like a little bitty kid. He doesn't look 15 there. He's got fucking Kool-Aid mouth. He's like 10, right? He looks a lot like Kieran, doesn't he? Shit. In fact, Kieran's on that list. Let's go look. Let's look at the difference. It is tricky, right? At first I was like, maybe like, a 15-year-old who maybe in a year. Okay, 1, if I think he looks 15, I said that. Okay, cool. So 2 means no. All right, my bad. Either way, we all pretty much agree, right? He doesn't look 15 at all. So that's kind of wild, right? Why use that picture? He looks older in the second pic. Let's see. This one? I mean, he does look. So here's the thing. He looks a little older, yes, than the first pic for sure, but he still looks really young to me. Like he looks like maybe 12. Oh, shit. Woo, woo. Dad's boyfriend's here. We totally got off track. So we're going to definitely have to wrap up soon because it's time to eat and watch pay-per-view. But I will be back probably early morning, late night. They do. The kids with autism can look a lot younger. That is true. That is true. But here's the thing. We saw some recent pictures of him on a couple of YouTube channels, right? Like super recent that have not been used in any to like the decimation of all of this or dissemination. What's the word? When you disseminate? No, that's not it. Or is it decimate is bad? Okay, disseminate? Either way, they don't, right? One looks dark hair, one looks light hair. Very different. So when they basically spread awareness about him, all the photos they use look very fucking young, you guys. Very fucking young. Very young. It's so wild. But then you look at the pictures that are available now, and he looks much older. So that's strange. The reason the FBI has that on their page is kind of weird to me. I don't know why. I still haven't figured that out. I can't think of why. I think this is interesting. He has ties to Clarksville, Tennessee. Huh? Fartsville. No, Clarksville. No, not Fartsville, Clarksville. He does look older in the videos, right? Yeah, I don't know, Tiff. I don't know. It kind of trips me. I don't know why. I do think that the remarks section is very important, and I have noticed that they usually do this like as a hint. When they put has ties to or anything, I would like to ask Duty Ed that, or maybe Duty Ron why. But there's a lot of things that they put in here that are important. I think ties to this area is important. 5'5" and 120 is, this kind of smaller, but he is in his teens. He's a kid, so that could be, I just wonder why. I wonder why the younger picks. I don't know why. I don't think there's any real explanation other than that's what they were given. Now, if that's what they were given, why? And who gave the picks? Yeah, so his dad lives there, so he has ties there. So those are the two places. So this, I think, is obviously like a hint that he could be there, right? I think that people took that and see what Barb said, but his dad lives there. They took this hint and they went, oh, his dad did it. Now, I think that is fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Because this can often be a hint. Like, boop, look there. Look there. I think people, instead of going, duh, his dad lives there, like Barb, I think they are correct. No, they absolutely are. My point is, people saw this. They know that usually when they put something in the remarks, that might have something to do with the case, but they assumed it does. It absolutely, his dad must have done it. Then other people saw his dad like hiring people that they didn't like. YouTubers got involved, started fighting. A guy from the woods who sells soap got into a fight with the baby from The Simpsons that tries to be a Sandy Hook victim relative. They all got in a fight. Then this bullshit Betts got in a fight with them, and she's just some old lady that flies around the country, basically being a human version of Westboro. The three of them started fighting. None of them know this child. Not a single one of them know him at all. He is not related to them. He doesn't know any of them. There's no reason for them to be so fucking passionate about this little boy who they don't know. They say it's because they're defenders. All of them are making money. They all fucking annoy me. It is a clusterfuck. You're absolutely right. It is a clusterfuck. It's very sad to see. It's an ugly mess. It's not even hot. Why? Just why? I don't know. Because they're bored. They have too much time on their hands. They seem to all be people who are wooded, live amongst the woods. You know, I don't know if it's like a lack of carbon dioxide or too much. I don't know. All I know is they can't have my oxygen. Although the wetness from combining the two could put out this dumpster fire. However, I refuse. Yeah, I want to punch them all, Melissa. It's annoying. All I know is I wish that whoever gave these pictures would give more up-to-date pictures. I wish that all of the YouTubers would stay off these people's property and leave them alone and do this shit from afar if you're going to spread his name or his case. You know what I mean? Like, let's try not to make up more shit to put on it. That's not true. And also, like, going all out and blaming someone with no evidence and then blaming someone else a week later and then someone else a week later and then someone else does not make you look good. It makes you look very confused. So I don't know how they all fix it, but I just know these people need to get Disney Plus or they need to get Netflix, whatever service they don't have to keep them busy, they need to get. We need to get all these people HBO Max, something, absolutely something. This has been a bullshit sesh from hell, and I absolutely loved every moment of it. I love you kids so much. We have to go now, though. I have to go. I'm sorry. I love you. It's been 3 hours. We never got to this is probably the most not to the point we've ever gotten. And I thank you for sticking by. But we got to see Sweet JoJo. Uncle Frank stopped by. This is a housekeeping episode. Yeah, because all the wacko fat mouths. Dude, WFM, wacko fat mouth. It's a shirt. Make it a shirt. I'd like to cover his case, but I mean, everything new that could contribute to his case is fake. Like, everybody's just made shit up. The parents are a fucking mess. They've all been fucked over. They've also, some of them have fucked other people over. When everybody's fucked everyone over and then everything has become a lie and then shit's made up and then wooded hillbilly nutbags get involved, that's when your dad steps away and says, let's just give it a couple of weeks. There can be nothing good to come from searching for this kid unless you have good information from people that you could trust or from a court record, or unless everyone's telling the truth. If everybody's lying and everybody's fighting, if one person's telling the truth but they're getting attacked, I mean, we're not human lie detectors. Everybody made fun of the Proudfoots, talked shit about them, dug into their past, met their exes. Then they turned on the fucking dad, who's just a total mess. He's just so sad. And it's just like, fuck, dude. Yeah, we might need to get Geraldo in here, you guys. We might need to get Geraldo in here, dude. Yeah, more soon. We have to, because I found a good one. It's Make Over My Punk Rocker. Gotta watch that. All I know is if we cover it, it's going to be because we have something to say that's important. The best important thing I could say is everybody should fuck off and leave this kid's family alone unless you're going to help. And if you're going to help, that doesn't mean traipsing through the woods and screaming at fucking Cajun Creole Mounties or whatever the fuck that was. You know what? We will cover it. We're going to be low key about it, though. I'm going to look into it really hard. I've tried to avoid it because I really don't want to put more on any of these people who have been through hell. Feel bad for this kid. We'll look into it. Give me a few weeks. Let me see if I can suss out the bullshit. I mean, I don't know. I think if anybody's going to find him, it's going to be the FBI, but they need to get a fucking newer picture because this is insane. I don't know. Listen, I love the woods too, but we're talking about a different kind of wooded people. All right. We're talking about woodland creatures. It's a whole thing. Dog the Bounty Hunter killed a guy in a trailer murdered him, robbed him, said some pretty horrible racist shit, dipped out 20 years later, makes a shitload of money. Everybody wondered why did he get off and the other guys didn't, because he was best friends with the lead officer. He twisted that into a whole I found Christ. I have issues with dog. Maybe we'll read his court records one day. I understand people can change, but I don't know. Then he took on Dan Severn in a hotel casino and fucked over Dan Severn for that Leland fight. That pissed me off. That was a lot, dude. It was a lot. Anyway, with that said, love you guys. It's been the best. Thank you so much. Go watch the pay-per-view. Go watch Adam Hill Folk. I'm talking, it's beyond that, dude. It's holler people. Trust me. I've been amongst the holler people. You got to be careful. Yeah, the fighter. Leland was supposed to fight. It was either Dan Severn or Don Fry. Hold on. Was it Dan Severn or Don Fry? Dylan. I don't think he can hear me. I think he's out by the car. I think it's Dan Severn, though. It could be Don Fry from Pride. Like, for real. Like, it was crazy. Look up Don Fry or Dan Severn with Leland in Vegas, and you'll see the whole story. It's fucking nuts. Motherfucking Steve Blackman. Don't bring that up in here. Don't bring Steve Blackman up in here. I will get my Ninja Turtle stick. All right. Good night, you guys. Yeah, Beth, dude. Beth could have solved that shit on her own. She's the best. All right. I love you guys. Lock your door. Don't let the nodes get you. Look out for Gay Jeff. You're the best. Good night.